Alright, let's do this. Let's continue on. And at break, I will shut everything down, reload up everything. Hopefully that'll fix it. To those of you who are joining us via Twitch today, I apologize if you hear this 20 minutes after I began speaking, but we will work on getting this fixed ASAP. Yes, Fitz.
Could this be our lost episode and it never goes up and we just skip an entire episode on our Twitch stream?
Maybe. Alright.
Okay. Done goofing.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I find that hard to believe.
I plead the fifth.
Alright. Let's see what happens.
See.
Alright, so where were we? What did you want to do?
We're looking at our letters.
The letter.
The dragon arrives.
No.
Okay. So the dragon arrives, everyone dies, we have to prepare new characters. Alright, the letters. You all open your letters. They all have the same thing, but they are just specifically to each of you. It reads in a very flowing, perfectly handwritten script. And it just simply says, I cordially invite you to join us. Join me in my coffee shop in Stray River on the corner of Yearling Street and Healer Street, near where the subway rail station is being built. I'll take breakfast and lunch there, and I'll wait at your convenience for the next 3 days. I wish to discuss the legal case against my family members, and he has those in quotes.
Oh no.
And I may be able to help you in your greater investigation. And it's signed Morgan Cipriano.
Oh boy.
Cipriano? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, Cipriano.
And for those of us who don't have good memories, who is that?
Oh, it's the family.
It's the
Family.
This
The
is a mob
alchemist?
boss.
Oh, okay.
A new crime boss, and perhaps one who is going toe to toe with Lork and Cal.
Yeah. They're the organized criminals of Cresselia.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got, we've got some folks from Wand shipment, so
Yeah, okay. It's them. Okay.
yeah.
Well, I don't think that we should go to discuss with them because they don't seem like they would be happy with us, and I don't know what we can do given that we arrested those people.
Well, he did say that perhaps he would be able to help us with our larger investigation, so it may behoove us to at least hear him out.
Are we doing this without the captain knowing? I just need to know how much trouble I'm about to get in.
So much trouble. Oh boy.
I would like to say this is the wrong collection to provide a moral compass. This is the wrong group.
Kind of, yeah.
Without Vincent and Lou.
All got some flexible morals in this soul. And at least 3 of us.
You see Lou has begun to read the other letter, and as he does so, stands up, and you see his eyes already kind of wide, as a fog going a little bit wider. It's like, I need to go back to Short Tongue, my home. My Grammy is passing on, and I need to be there for her.
I'm so sorry.
Apologize, I cannot see the student, but please know if you're ever in Short Tongue, please look me up. I'll be there.
Oh, family comes first, absolutely.
Say hello to your Grammy for me.
Oh!
You can do that.
Yeah, but
Thank you, but no. I will leave a letter with Florence downstairs for her to give to you, explaining it all, so you don't have to worry about it.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you.
And it gives her a nod, and then like immediately turns, bolts out.
Go swift, soldier.
Rough day.
Hmm.
Alright, well, we're down 1 now. Oh,
But I'm big enough to be worth like 4 lose, so we're up 3.
Can you shoot the gun?
it's not how math works, but okay.
I've never tried. Do you want to give me a gun?
I'd rather not.
No, I think that is a very bad idea.
Maybe some other time when we can give you proper training. But not right now.
To answer your question, Sanai, I think we should not tell the captain about this meeting until we have seen how it goes.
You all know that eventually we're gonna get fired.
Well, but
Well,
how
it
long is
depends.
eventually?
I'm not going to get fired. I'm going to be employee of the month.
That's
It's so important to have goals.
Honestly, I think getting fired is one of, the least terrifying options in our future.
I guess
Honestly,
that's true.
If you all get fired, I will
I agree.
remember you until I get new coworkers, and then I will forget.
Okay.
that's lovely.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Yep. Okay. Well,
All right. Well, we know what
Okay.
we're doing. At least.
He said he would
So
wait for 3 days. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breakfast and lunch over 3 days at the coffee shop. We know we have to go to the rally tomorrow.
Right. That is one of my concerns is what we are going to tell Nabard about the fate of Heward.
Don't know.
Or if perhaps we do not tell him anything and play dumb, which I am all for that.
I don't. I don't know. I don't love the idea of.
He might already know because he was reading the stars and telling about things.
That's true.
So, also, it was my fault, so you can blame me.
I don't think it's your fault.
I am good at saving people, and I did not save him.
Well, you
You
saved
saved
him,
the doctor.
and we point to the doctor.
I can save more than one.
Not when you're locked inside of a church.
It's I will have to train harder to overcome churches.
Sure. You work on that, buddy.
or maybe we'll just work on not rescuing useless people.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
I'm right here.
Not you, Emmanuel. And I think Sanai just takes down the whole conspiracy board and
Wow.
puts the doctor's picture in the center.
Wow.
Dang.
New target.
It obviously has a lot to do with him.
Okay.
Yeah, is he asleep yet?
I think he's awake, just like was enjoying his coffee.
Well, I don't know. He seemed really zonked, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
I am in.
He's tired, but he is drinking his coffee.
Okay, great.
Oh no.
We do eventually need
He
to
knows
talk.
I don't like him.
Yeah.
Can I
Yes.
make a suggestion? It seems like there are some emotions running high. It's been a stressful day. Maybe Sanai. This is something that I have seen that worked wonders. You use I dialogue. You say I feel that the doctor did not contribute to the safety of our friends. And then the doctor responds saying, I feel like I was trapped in a church for like a week and could not do much. And we can go from there. I will mediate. I am good at that.
Okay. You want to know what I feel?
Yes.
There's like slight. There's like
You-
this slight little, almost like brightness that kind of comes around her a little bit.
Use your words, not your fire.
Just backing up slightly.
I feel that we almost just died.
Yes.
I feel that we could have just had the papers and left him to die. Why? Because he's helpful. Now, if
You-
he was going to give us some information right now, I don't have to be here, obviously, because we know that he was already willing to kill me. Did we forget about?
I feel like he was willing to kill me.
He was very
I
scared.
feel like he was willing to kill me,
Good job.
and he has not apologized for his attempted murder.
You see the doctor kind of walks a little awkwardly between Sanai and Emmanuel.
Wait. Before. Thank you very much, Sanai, for sharing. This is a safe space. Now, doctor, how do you feel?
I feel grateful that I'm here alive, and I will thank you all once again for bringing me here. I don't feel like I need to apologize for defending myself when you all threatened me, and I had no idea who you were. I feel like I have been in a very, very stressful situation for the last several days. I've gotten barely any sleep. My nerves are very, very frazzled. And while I cannot apologize for defending myself, I apologize that you feel bad.
Oh God.
Now that is a bad apology.
There's-
Now this is hold on. Now, doctor, you are a doctor.
She's
You
like
know how
gripping the table,
Yes.
just taking deep breaths.
you know that was not a good apology. You can't apologize for how other people feel.
I apologize for making you feel bad.
Better, Sanai. That's better.
You know what?
Listen,
The next time you put yourself in danger, don't call us.
You can.
I
And then she
didn't.
walks up again. She says, breathe.
yes.
She just
Very
looks at
good.
me. That's it. Breathe. Breathe.
I think that was very productive.
Aha. I think we all need to go to sleep.
Yeah, I think that's enough of that for one night.
Mm-hmm. Everyone, get some rest as best you can. I do not think we should try and figure out anything else this evening. Wait till the morning and Delta's here.
Sure, yeah.
Well, I do want to talk. I was hoping Sanai would stay, but she has her anger. So tomorrow is the rally, yes,
Yeah.
At noon.
at
At
noon, and then we may or may not have a breakfast with the hook man.
Well, I think we should give that at least a day.
But if he knows something that might impact, I feel like the rally is when things are going to, as the kids say, pop off. And
Oh.
so
What's popping?
I don't think I understand. I have not understood.
the kids at the dock say this. They say he's going to pop. I'll pop it. Then pop the thing.
Oh, okay. The dock children.
Yes.
Yes.
There's so many dock children just running around.
Loose stock children everywhere.
No rats though, which is the great thing.
The kids take care of the rats, baby.
All I can think of now is like the Doc Boys and their SoundCloud album. Like that's all I can think
Yeah, so they keep trying to give me fire. They keep trying to give me mixed fire. I don't understand it.
You do have a point in that the rally is probably going to be some sort of a
Something.
big event. However,
With
I
our
mean-
luck, it will be.
okay. So, do you want to try and visit with this?
What if we only send a few of us there, and then a few of us do something else, and then if it's just a conversation, then we can say, "Oh, we can't make a decision right now. We only send the stupid ones."
The stupid one. Uh, it is possible. I would like, considering what happened today, I would love not to be too far away from each other. For a
Yeah,
little
I don't
bit.
think we should split up.
Especially because eventually word's going to get out that we are not dead inside of a church.
Hmm.
of.
That does bring me to a second point. I don't feel like we should take the doctor outside of this building.
No.
So
No.
we're going to be busy tomorrow with at least the rally. What are we going to do with the good doctor?
Well, that
Well,
is for
that's-
Delph to decide.
Yeah, we need to talk to Delph and see.
Oh, now we have
what-
decided to trust Delft about anything.
Well, yes.
Well,
I
this
mean,
is like protection.
right. We
Okay.
said
That's
that we
not
would grant
ours.
him asylum, yes, and we cannot
Yeah.
do that ourselves. That is,
Okay.
No.
Okay.
it has to go through the higher ups.
And he is directly involved with our case, so it's not like outside of
Right.
what
And
we're
when
supposed
we
to be
explain to
doing.
Delph what happened, right? We tell him about this. I also wonder if perhaps this Kutal is somehow connected to the arsons, right?
Maybe.
We know that Gale was targeting certain places, but we still do not know where those kobolds came from. And perhaps the fact that he had a shit ton of fire dust powder has something to do with that. So,
Well, I don't know if that was an arson or if that was an explosion.
I mean, potato, slightly hotter potato.
As the saying goes.
As the dark children say to me,
What are you doing with potatoes?
you don't want to know.
What have you introduced to the dog children? They were peaceful and happy. Now they're playing with potatoes.
It could be worse.
Frolicking on the dogs with the piranhas.
Children love hot potatoes. It's very
Tasty.
common thing.
This is a dystopia we've crafted in the last 5 minutes. Teeming bands of orphan dog children.
Anyway, the point is, I think he might be connected to the arson. I think that Delph should know about him, and I think that we should tell Delph what happened when we introduced the doctor and asked for asylum. That is all
Right.
I'm saying.
I mean, there's certainly a reason he wanted those papers.
Hmm.
So
And we've already given the papers to Flo, so those are already in the system. He's going to know we got those somewhere.
Unless Flo works for
we
someone.
can't just trust everyone. I mean, we can, but like,
I'm just saying Sanai at her best is going to throw that out there, so I just wanted to, as if she were here.
That's fair. I still think in this situation, they're going to know, so we might as well be honest with them.
Question.
Besides, they have given us no reason not to be, yeah?
I have a question for the doctor. Have you done any illegal crimes recently?
recently.
No,
Okay, that's good.
I've only been in plans for like a week.
Oh, rough week, bud.
This has been a very bad week for you.
Very
Very
bad
bad
week.
Now, how do you feel about being on a boat?
Fine with being on a boat.
How do you feel with being on the lowest part of a boat, in the back, maybe in a box?
I'm sorry. Did
Well,
you
we-
eat some bad potatoes or something?
No, it's just
What are we
if
doing with him?
I'm just saying that if he wants to get back to a place of safety, I have connections at the docks. I can probably try to smuggle him onto a boat.
I honestly don't think we need to snuggle anybody anywhere.
Well,
Why would you snuggle him?
well,
Snuggle.
he's.
thank you.
He's a good-looking man. He's not quite my type, but I'll
That-
snuggle whoever.
No,
Sanai
no.
definitely comes back on the snuggle comment.
She's just been waiting outside the door and for it to get unhinged.
Because you know it's only a matter of
Who
time.
closed the door? She burnt off the hinges.
Oh.
I put it back. Everything's fine. I found the locksmith. I gotta fix it. I said sorry.
Oh,
I think
boy.
we
Fine.
will be able to get him asylum through the RHC.
Okay, but in case
Some kind of
we
protection.
don't, how do you feel about the box?
I am against it. Maybe we have that conversation once it comes into play.
Okay.
I will say I've spent the entire week being cooped up. I would rather not be cooped up
Well,
anymore.
none of us want to get back in the box, Mr. Doctor.
Okay. I'm
Back
going
in the
to.
box.
Back in the box.
You've been in a box before?
Well, I took a nap and I woke up in a different location than I was supposed to be.
I'm grabbing the doctor. I'm taking him into the break room. I'm going to see if we can find him a snack, and then I'm going to put him to bed.
Put him to bed.
Yeah.
We've lost. He's
Yeah,
probably at this point.
Break room definitely has some like couches and things where it can be. There's
Yeah.
like some pastries or
Yeah,
for the next shift out, so that makes himself a bagel, eat it.
Great.
eat it. Go to sleep on a couch.
Get some carbohydrates. Go to bed.
Right. I will sit in the break room with him and like doze at the table myself because I do not think we should leave him alone. That is what I'm doing for the next 8 hours.
Right.
I mean, I'm going to be joining you pretty much. Like, I don't want to be too far from the doctor.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, we can all like take turns
Yeah.
keeping watch, except for Sanai, who will be asleep in the other room, not giving a shit about the doctor. As we all understand.
And God bless. I get it.
I get it. I do. Even though I was the one that
She
got
watched
hurt.
them. Yeah, for real. Yeah. Which is why she's kind of upset even more. Sanai will do her team membership. She will watch the doctor. Only watch.
Only watch. Do nothing to intervene.
Just watch.
3 gunmen just walk in the room. You're like, he's there. He's there.
He's right here.
Get him.
Don't worry about me.
I'm innocent.
Oh,
But no,
God.
she will be a team member. She'll do her watch.
Mhm.
Okay.
She'll watch.
Sanai's loyal. She's just also a bit of a hater right now.
He's just
She's
really
loyal to
mad.
y'all.
Right.
She's loyal to y'all. That's it.
Right.
Okay. Okay. It's very
I'll
clear.
take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, all I'm saying is that people keep saying that you need to have papers when you go to a new place, and I'm saying that I just got on a boat.
Oh boy.
So when does Delph get here? Let's do some fast forward.
You all take watches. Sleep through the night at the RHC offices. There's like a little, almost kind of like a locker room with a shower. So you are able to take a shower. I would assume you would also have like spare clothes there. Probably that you can change into if you needed to. Up to you if you do it or do not. You wake up in the morning, early in the morning before dawn, as people are starting to arrive and vote you in. Dot actually kind of approaches the break room. He kind of looks at whoever would be the last person to take a shift, which would probably be either Sanai or Dahlia, I'm saying. Sanai.
It's fine.
Oh God.
You're here early.
Hmm.
Do I want to know?
Yes, you do. Hold on.
Okay.
Where will you be in 10 minutes?
Did Emmanuel do something?
Actually, no.
Alright, then I'll be in my office.
He says that as Emmanuel's like holding a trash can.
Ben is so fed up.
Pick everybody up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta go.
Where are we going?
Who's here? Oh, my God.
Oh, okay.
All right. Flat.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We got a
Okay.
lot. We got a lot. He's gonna be.
Big
He seems to be in an
day.
okay mood.
Oh, that's
so-
good. Well,
Well rested. Looks nice.
Excellent.
we'll see how he takes
Does
over.
someone want to wait with the doctor out here?
I'll wait with the doctor.
Okay.
Probably for the best. All
Keep
right.
him safe, but
I'll
keep
be
him
right
in the
back.
building.
He will miss me. I'm Duff's favorite.
I know. It's okay. We'll tell him you said hi.
Right. So the three of us go have our little audience with Dolph, which
Delp's already behind his chair. He has like a stack of papers next to his desk. Alright. Who fucked up this time?
not so much of a fuck up as it were. We have found a major lead. That man you saw in the break room, this sleeping man, he was a witness, and it was through him that we were able to get this. And I'm going to put the report, Julian's report, from the papers on Delph's desk, along with some other papers that are going through diagnostics right now.
He skimming through the papers as you talk, the Julian's report. And you can see him like kind of cringe a little bit. After a moment, he kind of looks up. Well, first, let me commend you. This is a major need. Second, it's a lot worse than I thought it was, especially if the Norns was somehow involved. They shut down Julian's investigation. Third, looks like it was Emmanuel that fucked up, as we can't get to Julian and ask him any further questions.
Right.
So what are your next steps?
We are currently formulating those. And I have an idea about the Julian issue. We will need to do a little bit more fine-tuning. But until then, we have offered this man safety asylum because of, and then I kind of explain point by point everything that happened over the evening. Intentionally not trying to hide anything major. Just like tell him we were attacked. There was this guy. This was his name, and he knew everything about us, and we made it out.
And he killed Heward.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll keep that in there too. That he killed Heward Seachin.
And he probably has our carriage.
So we think that this man is in danger, and he's clearly still wanted by these people. We need to keep him safe.
Does he have our carriage, boy?
Did he? Oh no! I thought
I did.
Vincent was driving.
Oh yeah, Vincent drove.
Yeah.
Vincent drove.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you would have gone on a rampage for that
Vincent
kid.
Thank God. Whew.
Oh,
Yeah, Dolph kind of nods along, says, alright, we can keep him here, make sure he's protected. I'll keep an eye on him myself. I have not heard of this man before, but I will have Peggy do some research, send a missive to Slate, see if there's anything in our national branch. As for Heward, I did not know him personally, but from what I've heard, he was a good man.
That was our experience.
yeah.
I hope with this information and whatever your next steps are, you're able to bring this killer to justice.
We will.
Thank you. You kind of give you a nod. I appreciate the work you've done so far. If I come off abrasive, it's because I have a lot on my plate right now. But I appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
He leans back a little. No.
Merci.
If there's nothing else,
Yeah.
mind the paperwork.
Yeah.
And we have our own plans to figure out. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
And we're out. Or I'm out.
Woo!
I'm out.
I'm going. I'm leaving. I don't need to be here.
It was the best conversation we've ever had with him.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
I'm telling you, he is not giving us a strong reason to distrust him.
No, I don't distrust him.
I distrust everyone, but that's not new.
That's not on him. Yeah.
It's a good reason.
Absolutely. Bon.
Sure.
Go back to the break room and let Emmanuel and the doctor know. All right, Doubt has said that he will take the doctor into protective services, and will keep an eye on you himself. Huh? You'll be safe here.
It's like he has gotten probably the best sleep he's gotten in like a week.
Sure.
He nods and says, thank you. Is there anything else I can do? Like anything else you need? Or
Do you have any idea why that man wanted you?
no, I assumed it was because of what the girl, what was her name?
Yes.
Ilasa.
Yeah. I assumed it was because of the papers that she gave me.
Sure.
Yeah.
But
the necklace.
he wanted
That's it.
the papers and you.
Well, loose ends.
Right.
Yeah.
He may have just wanted to kill you, and it is. We think you are in danger, and that is why we want you to remain here with Doubt. But
Yeah.
if you think of anything that could help us understand why he might have wanted you for any other reason, you need to let us know immediately.
I will let you know immediately. Immediately.
Okay.
Am I able to like send any letters out or?
Yes, of course.
You should ask Delft that.
Yes.
Oh yes, yeah. You know what? That is correct.
Yes.
Do not listen to me. Listen to him. That is right.
I'm the smart one.
You can go ahead and use the showers here and just talk to Delft, and if he's okay with you sending out any messages,
Mhm.
should be all right.
Do so. Thank you.
Let's go
Well,
back to our
that's
office.
it.
We probably
Yeah.
need to talk without him around us.
Yeah. As we're kind of
Wow.
like leaving, and like I'm gonna be like the last one out the door on the way back to the office. I just want to turn around for a second and look at him and be like, who do you need to get the message to?
On the board.
Oh.
For what we will be seeing
Well-
about later.
Well, when the woman she gave me those papers and the necklace, she told me to get the necklace and the papers to Nabard, and I just wanted to send him a letter, letting him know if that was okay.
Well, if you write something down, there's some paper and pens over there. We will give it to him. We plan to see Nabard later this afternoon.
Oh, great! Then I would do that.
Right.
I'll grab some papers and start writing.
Can we get that necklace?
Right.
Yes. He'll unclasp like a golden necklace that is around him and has a looks to be like a small golden canary charm. And he'll hand it over to you.
Excellent. We will get this to him. I say with my fingers crossed behind my back.
Hey, come on now. You might be able to give it to him.
Now roll a deception check.
No, I don't have any intentions of keeping it. Oh, do you want me to roll one?
Yep.
You're
deception.
Being cheeky.
you're not 100% convinced that you're actually going to give it to Navard.
Yeah, no, that's true. I should deceive. Let's see here. What do we got?
Here we go. First roll.
First roll.
Ah,
Hey.
good.
24. Yep. Thank
Off
you.
to a
Appreciate it.
deceitful start.
He
Of
grabs
course.
like some paper and just starts writing it down. It doesn't take him very long. It's just like a few sentences. Folds up the paper and hands it to you, because you also took the necklace.
I said, oh. Thank you for trusting us. Huh?
Saved my life.
With that, I'm just going to kind of like nod, like I thought. Well, it's what we do, and then go back to the office. Close the door. All right, everyone. New piece of evidence here. Hold up the necklace.
The necklace.
He wants us to give
What
it to
is it?
Navard. I don't know. I'd like to make some sort of. Can I do an esoteric lore check on the necklace?
Sure.
That seems like something in my wheelhouse.
On a 20, you kind of look over the necklace. Looks to be a fairly simple, regular gold chain. It's the charm that's like a golden canary that you can see some etchings of some runes that may be magical on it. And probably need someone who's knowledgeable in magic to identify it.
Sanai, could you take a look at this, please? And I want to point out the runes to her. Can you make out what that says?
So, what do you want me to roll?
Sure, if you want to try and identify it, you can roll any, either arcana, occultism,
Okay.
religion, nature.
Let's do Arcana. Riddle.
You remember you do have a hero point.
You are unable to figure out this is, I will have Vincent roll a religion check.
I can also roll religion.
You have to be trained in this to roll it.
I am trained in this.
Nice.
Uh,
I'm a champion, baby. I know religion like the back of my hands.
Sure, let me look and see if this is. Yeah, I can show this to you. Let me identify it and see if I can just put this in the chat. So, Emmanuel and Vincent, I think the both of you were able to kind of identify what this item is. It is a very powerful item. And I'll put this in the party treasury. It's called Canary in the Coal Mine. And if you go to the items thing, you should be able to see it in the treasury.
Is it in the party stash?
Canary in a coal mine.
Party treasury, yeah. I can put it into
Ooh.
stash too.
That's nice.
Stash.
I don't think I see the treasury. I'm probably just missing it.
Under the little.
Oh, I see. I see here. Oh, wow.
That's nice.
Oh, wow. We should give that to somebody.
And that's why she flew.
Mhm.
I'll wear it.
That's a very powerful item
That's
for
a very.
just a regular thief. Even
know.
one that's attached to Gale, that's a very powerful item.
Does it look, GM? Does it look like something that I might have seen before?
I would say that it looks. I think both you and Alexias kind of recognize the wounds that are on the back as being Fey origin, but not something you've seen before. No,
Okay.
you have seen golden canaries before, but not like in a charm form.
So should we rush Shambo for that?
Oh, it feels like If
Why does she
Gale or
want it?
Navard see that on us, it's not gonna go. But yeah,
I mean, yeah.
Can't hear you.
Lane, you're muted.
Muted.
Thank you. I was just saying, whoever wants it, as far as I'm concerned, can have it, but we just need to not show it. Right? You keep it under your clothes.
Do that.
Something.
I'll wear it under my very high collar. Just the thought, come on. Just the thought of wearing his necklace is retribution for his
It's not
crime.
his. It's Nalassa's.
The losses, yeah.
Well,
But
it
he
definitely
had-
was given to Nalasa probably by Gale.
We
Yeah.
don't know that.
I
Well,
don't.
Heward said she
Put
didn't
it on the
own
board.
jewelry. So I'm guessing it was given to her. I don't think she would have just something that powerful.
That's a
It's-
level 10 item, guys. Or
I'm not
rank
saying
10.
that it's there's no other way. I'm not saying it's not unlikely that that's how she got it, but we don't know that. I just
Well, no.
You're right. Hey, listen. I'm just gonna assume that Nilasa Hume, she was not secretly a sorcerer of great power, to enchant that. She got it somehow.
Mhm.
None of the rest of her junk was nearly even close to potently that magical.
No.
that is fair.
Nalasa was wearing this when she
Flew.
died.
Mhm.
That's why she flew through the air.
That's why she flew.
But she
Why did
died,
it
so the
not
spell
work?
gave out. No, it did.
Why?
She
It did.
flew like
She
40
flew.
feet out of the window.
How long should she be able to fly?
She
Well-
should have been able to fly longer, but I think she was dying.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
But
it
that
could have been-
shouldn't.
There
What do
are
you know?
effects in Pathfinder that, like, if you have it, it messes with your ability to sustain a spell. And I'm assuming it's something like that where
Or
she was
she
no
got
longer
down.
able to. Yeah, because she probably could have still kept been flying as she was impaled into the fence. But
Her
I mean,
trajectory was down. She was flying that way, and it says like something had to happen to where the magic had to get cut.
Right.
I mean, it you know what? It could also just be something as simple as she was not facing where she was flying. Like she was just trying to get away from the man who was shooting at her, Julian, and just did not see the fence. It could also be that the magic cut out and she fell, but we don't necessarily know.
It could have also been something interfering with it, like Porter.
Right.
True.
I mean, this
Whatever
is the,
black, inky, whatever he is.
we know that there was necrotic magic around the area. We know that there was electrical elements around the area. This porter is very, very powerful if he was able to bring this down, right? So it makes me even more concerned about that particular element of it.
The reason that I am I guess kind of being insistent on Nilasa is I think we have resolved what's going on with her. I mean, I think I'm at least trying to narrow down the unresolved parts. I don't think Nilasa had this unexplored side that we haven't, that isn't relevant to this. I think that she was
Oh.
given
I don't
this
think so yeah.
and either it stopped working or she just used it wrong. But I don't think there is a grand secret.
No, I
No,
don't think
no.
so either.
Well, and based on everything that Heward or that Navard and Gale told us about the visions and everything happening with the Denorans, it makes sense now that she just didn't want these papers, or they just didn't want these papers to get out, right? And would do anything to take her down. Now, of course, we have to figure out what they're doing.
And we can't talk to the main suspect.
Well, you can't.
That's true.
We did
Mhm.
have that little discussion about somebody going into the embassy.
Mhm.
Maybe disguised as somebody else.
Uh-huh.
Maybe disguised. Maybe just walking in.
It was
Maybe
disguised.
I know the language.
Because you never walked in originally, so
No.
I refuse to go inside.
Yep.
so as far as anybody is aware, you may not have been involved with the first incursion anyways.
Correct.
Now, if they've done their homework and we did give them plenty of reason to do their homework. I did, sorry. They might know. I still recommend disguising yourself.
Sure,
Probably.
sure, and probably will. But yes, I think that I can still get in and at least find and talk to him.
Now, here, I feel like I'm dominating the conversation. Apologies.
No.
A lot of us can't go in to support you is going to be the problem.
Mhm.
We
True.
probably should talk in character about like what is the best way for us to do this and be ready to help if anything goes terribly wrong. Because
Sure.
apparently there's a shadow monster in there in case we've forgotten.
Maybe.
Well, there
We
was.
don't
at
know
one
where he
point.
is right now.
Yeah.
I'm a little. No, I guess it doesn't matter that much, but Dr. Kindleton is a bit of a concern as far as her safety because Porter knows who she is and where she is. But there's only so much time we've got.
Right.
And the doctor isn't gonna go well.
I do, returning to the Denoran Embassy conversation, there
Yeah.
is one option that we have as well, as far as support in that situation, which is we have a wand of invisibility.
True.
We have a rogue who's very good at hiding.
I left there on okay terms. He wasn't as upset with me as he was.
He was very upset with me, and you were standing
Sure.
next to me.
I was, but
But
I.
upset with anyone as much as he was with you.
I have that effect on people.
The bigger issue, of course, is that he can't know that you're there just because we don't want to risk starting some
I
sort of
know,
an
he
international
will-
incident.
He will clam up if he sees one of us.
Well, and Danor will be mad as a country. There
Yeah.
are international politics at play that we need to be aware of.
So even if I was invisible and I went in there, if I got caught, it'd be a problem.
Be very bad.
It'd be very bad.
What is the problem with just apologizing and saying you were wrong and saying we have new information? We
They
would like to discuss.
they told Delft, the embassy told Delft that we were not supposed to mess with them anymore.
They used their political
Right.
power, their influence to put a stop to the investigation officially into Julian before it even got off the ground, before we had evidence. So that's halted. We have evidence now, but I think we're still blocked officially from interacting with him.
Right.
And the embassy, if they are doing something shady in conjunction with Julian Labrie, or is it
Labrie.
Labrix or Labrie?
Agree.
Labrie.
Whatever.
Oh, the
Oh,
Brits.
it's Labrix. Okay. Then they probably have already taken further steps to shield him and therefore them from further investigation.
I mean, they were
well,
talking
I-
about immunity.
I tipped them off way too early about our suspicions, mainly because Goodfellow.
Because you called him a liar to his face, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying. It was the first session. I was trying
I
things.
understand. You're making big moves.
Clear something up for me then. The investigation that was shot down was our investigation. That was in the Julian's report,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
All right.
I do.
And I, at
And-
least just a Goodfellow, I believe, has been completely banned from the premises of the Denoran Embassy. Is that true
Right.
for the rest of the party?
Don't said that you were not allowed back. They will not be cooperating with Archie's investigation at all.
Right.
It's their own sovereign embassy. It's their own sovereign nation on their soul. So
Mhm.
they
Yeah.
can ban whoever they want. And he mentioned that they were trying to get diplomatic immunity for Julian.
Mhm.
But that's all he knows for now.
One more clarification question. Julian's report, the entire report was in Nolas's hands? Or is there something that I'm confused about?
He
No.
had a sheaf of papers. Like
Yeah,
this
so there
big.
were two.
Was
The report, her papers that Nalasa had broke down two ways. One of them was financial reports that we don't totally haven't
Right.
yet. The other one is a report by Julian himself that said he found flasks of black oil with floating motes in it that were occurring in Denoran factories which goes along with what we heard from Navard and Gale about the Denorans up to something
Right.
on the other side of the Bleak Gate.
And then his investigation was shut down by the Denorans themselves.
Yeah.
And he wrote that his investigation was shut down.
Mhm.
That's what I don't. That's
And then
what I
our investigation into him has also been shut down.
Yeah.
And
The
we don't
Denorans are
have
shutting down a lot.
we don't have I don't think enough
Right.
evidence to reopen officially our investigation. We don't have anything necessarily incriminating on Julian yet.
I mean, I kind of wish we could talk to him at least. Be like, hey, we know you're sorry about your investigation. What was up with that? But now he doesn't trust us at all, and why should he? So,
Mhm, mhm.
and he also apparently knows who killed Nilasa. He knows the person who killed Nilasa.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say he probably wasn't very trusting of the RAC. in the
I
first
wouldn't
place.
imagine, no. The Norans and yeah, we're not on great terms. Go figure.
I wonder though if there's a
Yeah.
wedge that we can find out more and exploit, because apparently if Julian is doing things without the Denoran embassy's explicit approval, then we could get them to disavow him and make him we could reopen the investigation.
I mean, as far as the report is concerned, he went by what they told him to do and stopped.
Right, but if that's just the report, he may not have been accurate.
Well, it carries a lot of weight in terms of what we've heard from the others. And it seems to me that Danor is up to something and trying to cover it.
Yeah,
So
they're doing something with the wealthy people of our country.
mhm,
It's what though?
I don't know. I don't know. But we aren't going to learn more until we talk to Julian, I
I
think.
want to know more about those financials and what they're buying land for.
Well, so there are 3 things on the table now. I think that we need to figure out when we want to do them and how. There is today and Navard, the rally. There is the coffee and or lunch with this new problem,
Morgan.
Morgan. And there is breaking into the Denoran embassy. Very dangerous job, and trying to talk to
Can I vote for the breaking into the Denoran embassy being after the rally?
I will second that vote.
Yeah, no, we should probably focus on the rally today.
I think we have a quorum.
Yes.
I honestly, I would not mind going to the mafia guy and having a talk, because he might give us some information that could be useful before, again, just as the kids say, everything pops off.
How far away is this, and how far will it take us to get from there and back to the rally?
Not that far. You are up over here, and the stray river's down over here.
Where is
It's
the rally
probably
taking
right around
place?
there. Probably take like an
Oh.
hour by carriage.
Where is the rally taking place in
The
relationship to
rally's
that?
taking place in Dawn Square, which is over here.
Oh, that big. Yeah. Okay. So it's not too far at all.
You could
Okay.
easily hit all of that in the morning.
I think we could do that. All
And
right.
we'll meet Navard at the rally. Is that correct?
Yes, he will be there. He is speaking.
Right. Okay, I had a brain fart.
Alright. That's the plan then. You all sort of gather your stuff and head downstairs. You see Hatsport Higgins III is waiting down with like
He's
nice
fine.
buttons and everything.
My
Ready to
boy,
take you where you'd like to go.
you're alive.
Why wouldn't he be?
Yes, just some alive, what? Wait,
I say that to everyone I meet.
oh, that felt vaguely like a threat, but okay.
No. Sanai, you're alive.
Oh boy.
Happy to drive you where you need to go, just tell me where. And he'd kind of walk over to the carriage and open it up.
Are we going to see this fella then?
Yes, the Morgan Cipiano.
All right.
Cipiano.
Before we
Cipiano.
leave, I'm assuming Peggy's on her shift now.
Peggy's on her shift.
Oh, Peggy, we have
We
had
missed you.
the craziest night. I just want to let you know before we take off for the morning. There's a man upstairs. He is described the doctor to her. I'm like, he should not leave this place. He knows this. His life is in danger. Delft himself is going to keep an eye on him. But if he tries to leave, I think it is best to remind him that he should not.
You can
I'll
break
make
his
sure you
leg.
stay, sir.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, Peggy.
no, you cannot, Peggy. Don't listen to Sanai.
Oh.
Hey,
right.
and you see Peggy wants to say, if you're heading out and you're near Dawn Square, I'll be getting some odd reports around there that you might want to look into if you have a
Odd
chance.
how?
What kind of report?
No, people are just reporting like this general feeling of unease, like around Dawn Square, not in Dawn Square exactly, and smelling like burnt engine oil.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Thank
I'm
you
sure
for
Okay.
that.
I'm sure it's nothing. We'll look into it.
I always like to assume it's something. That way, I
Yeah.
can never be disappointed when something
Agreed.
bad happens.
What time is it now? How long do we have before this
I
rally?
think it's currently. I think he woke up like at the crack of dawn. That's when Delft gets in, so he was in at like 5 a.m. So it's probably roughly 6 a.m. in the morning. The sun is
Okay.
just starting to rise, so you have a lot of time.
We
have
should
several hours.
do like big blocks. We have like early morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night. We
Yeah.
shouldn't go by hours because I
Yeah.
feel like it's all very fluid for us.
Yeah,
I'll
but
say
like
that.
noon, we know that we have to be
Right.
at
Yeah.
the rally, right?
It's
And
one thing
so
for
I'm
us
not
to talk
there.
that
I
way.
don't want to like go straight from breakfast to the rally because then we're not going to be able to scout around because it sounds
You'll
like
have enough time to hit breakfast,
Porter.
go explore
and-
if you need to, depending on how breakfast goes. So,
Oh yeah, can we describe Porter and make sure that Peggy knows not to let a shadow man in?
I feel like she's smart enough to know that anyway.
Yeah,
I'm just
and-
saying we've had Porter going all sorts of places. He's still active,
Well,
and once this man dead,
Sure, but if rumors are to be believed, he can just change his face.
well, have we seen? We've always seen him with the same face, though, haven't we?
We've seen him inky black and
Right.
with the pencil thin mustache, and if we've seen him otherwise, we don't know.
If you see anybody
Sure.
with a mustache, Peggy, you do not let them in.
I'm
Pencil
getting in
thin.
the carriage.
Yeah, let's go.
As you get in the carriage, Sanai asks you all a question. She says, so the family, they are against Gail, correct?
I don't
No,
No,
know.
actually,
the
I
family
think
we're
they were.
working with because they were providing wands in exchange for money, so they have nothing against Gale,
Right.
as far as I know, as long as they can pay.
It's at
We
least
were
a
under the impression
business.
that they were working together. We have not verified that completely, but that is our assumption.
I mean, we guess that if anyone's against the family, it's
Kel.
Locke and Kel,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
undercutting his business.
Right. And that makes sense why he would want us to break up that shipment.
Yeah,
And we went along with it.
Well,
sure did.
we also didn't want those ones getting into the city.
Right.
Which means that we interfered with the family, right?
Yes, correct.
Well, yeah.
We have
And
two of the
you're-
family members, the two that we,
Right.
they're in
Mhm.
jail.
And
Well,
we're going to a breakfast meeting, or three of them. We're going to a breakfast meeting with a member of the family on the same day that there's supposed to be a speech and a rally that possibly smells like fire.
well, it's the
What
same
is-
smell that is
What's-
happening around Porter and
Mhm.
Leon
Who's
and
to
all of them.
say that they don't believe that we are betraying them,
Who?
the family?
We have no previous interactions with the family. We just
Except for arresting those
busted.
people.
Yes, but that was not. We didn't do that knowing. I think that the man in charge is trying to leverage his knowledge for
This is
our
the
letting
setup. I think this is a setup.
Well,
Could
he
be.
did say that we could go and he would be there for 3 days. So he didn't specify we had to come today.
And it's not like we're meeting in a shady theater or anything.
It's
So
something weird.
it's not the worst meeting we've had to go to.
We have gone to a lot of stupid places, but we've all survived because we were together.
All that to say, it could entirely be some sort of setup.
I'm not saying it's not set up, but
If anybody feels nervous, you can stand behind me. I'm pretty sure I am bulletproof.
Interesting.
Mm,
Very thick with
Is Vinny coming?
Big
Because
armor.
we might need the healing.
Vinny is coming.
Right.
Vinny is coming. Yep.
so important.
right.
Okay.
I just feel very uneasy.
Oh yeah, I
Um,
think all of us are
something-
feeling uneasy.
Absolutely.
Good. Hold on to that instinct. Be suspicious.
Alright.
I'm incredibly suspicious of a lot of things.
Sure.
Got a lot of things happening around us.
Yes.
You all climb into the carriage, and Hansworth will drive you off. He
Bless
takes
him.
you through the city, towards the Stray River on the west side of the city. Takes you about a little bit under an hour to get to the location that Morgan Cipriano described in his letter. And as you approach, you can smell that smell of freshly baked goods wafting out, and coffee beans being roasted that cuts through a lot of the smog on the far east side of the city. It's a little bit clear over here, but not fully clear. You disembark. You could see the building. It just says Cipriano's Coffee. Cipriano's Penny. What are those called? Penny taverns or something. I don't remember what they're called.
Oh, yeah.
Penny tavern. What are they?
Cappuccinos.
No, they're called penny somethings. I don't
Any
know.
dreadfuls?
No. Anyways, there are 4 windows that are open out to the street outside. It's very well lit inside. You can see customers moving in and out, getting coffee, tea, pastries. It's a pretty busy time of morning. You push in, as you do, you can hear a bell ring, and you see some of the people behind the counter look up. Be right with you in a second. Wait your turn in line. Comes this, and like a little barista says, "Yes, what can I get you today?"
Do they have a menu?
Yeah, there's a big chalkboard behind them for the menu. It's all different kinds of coffees and brews. Most from either Cresselia or Alfaviar. A few like pastries and breads as well.
Anything from Bear?
No, nothing from there, no.
Are they known for their cuisine there? I'll take a double espresso and keep them coming.
Honestly, yeah, I'm probably gonna need it today.
Coffee, black, no sugar, no milk.
Of course. I will get all that ready for you. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
You see, she goes back and she starts booing up with a few of her other colleagues back behind the space. You go and you have a seat, and after a few moments, you see a man kind of arrived. You are the constables, I assume. Mr.
Yes.
Cipriano is in the back if you would like to meet him. He's happy for you to wait until you get your coffee.
Thank you.
A
Okay.
gentleman, truly.
You see the man just turns and heads back. He doesn't make a show of it, but he's basically like showing me like what direction to go. And it's just in the back, a little bit behind the kitchen. You can see there looks to be like a private room for maybe like a boardroom kind of thing that businesses can rent out if they need to have like little private meetings or something. To get your coffees, and you make your way back, and you push open the door. And I think we'll take our break here. For those
You
in
have
the
to
chat,
restart literally everything.
I'm going to restart literally everything, and hopefully that fixes our stream. So we will pick up. It's currently
I'm not
7:40,
restarting.
so we will be We'll be back as we get back, but by 7:50 at the latest. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Bye, everybody. I love you.
Yeah.
Okay. It is what it is. I mean, I'm surprised it took us this long to have any issues, so it'll be fun. I'll record something for the beginning of the stream saying the stream is a mess. We apologize. So, okay.
Let us know if you wanted to collaborate on that. We can all, like, as a group, go, sorry,
Yeah.
Twitch fucked up, blame Jeff.
All right. Where were we? We're just blaming Emmanuel for the stream
just-
issues. Yep.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh. You push
Once
open
a
the door.
scapegoat, always a scapegoat.
You push open the door to see the man that had talked to you, let you in, and gives you a nod as you open the door and exit, so you can have the room to yourself. There's like it looks to be like a mixture of an office, sort of break room, dining room, boardroom kind of thing. There's only one other person in here with you. He is a very, very finely dressed man in like a full three-piece suit with like some like a gold pocket watch chain that's in inside his jacket. He's got like a nice little pocket square, a nice tie, crisp white shirt, shaven head, and he looks like
Huey Lewis.
uh,
Oh, Stanley Tucci.
Oh, Stanley
Yeah.
Tucci.
Oh, we're in trouble with
threw
Stanley Tucci.
Tucci in the mix. He's got those soulful eyes.
yeah,
Congratulations on letting him keep all of his fingers.
yeah. Thank you. He kind of stands up. He's all right. Welcome. I'm glad you could join me this morning. Please have a seat. And you see him like immediately move forward, the politeness of a gentleman, and pull out a chair for Dahlia and Sanai for them to sit in.
Mhm.
And then he'll,
No, I'm Sir Emmanuel Goodfellow.
I know.
Glad hand.
What?
Don't just I know me. I'm doing a thing.
Why don't he just says, I know, I'm glad you can be here today. And he moved back over to his chair. Please enjoy the coffee. I'm hoping that we could discuss some business. But if you want to have some pleasantries first, I'm more than happy to accommodate. I am Morgan Cipriano.
It seems that you know who all of us are. And thank you for the coffee. It's very delicious here.
Imported it directly from Priscilla.
Mhm. Yes, what is this business that you wish to discuss, Mr.
Yes.
Cipriano?
It is my understanding that you have at least one of my family members, as well as two of our dear friends. I was hoping to secure perhaps the release or extradition to Priscilla, if possible. I understand if that is not necessarily something you could do, but I thought I might as well ask.
Of course.
We appreciate you asking, of course, and certainly what we can do is we can take this as a first step in negotiations. Obviously, I'm sure you're aware your family and friends were caught at the location of a incident. But certainly, I'm sure we can negotiate what should be the sentencing there, and then move forward. I'm very sorry that this has happened to you and your family. It must be very stressful.
We've learned to deal with stress as it comes. But thank you for the empathy and sympathy. And he kind of looks to the rest of you and says, I understand that. I believe in a bit of a quid pro quo. You give me something, I give you something.
Of course.
First, please know that if you were able to do this, you have a friend with me and my family members. We're happy to offer you assistance whenever we can. Secondly, I can provide information if it is needed. There may be things that I know that you might need to know. I'm happy to answer any and all questions that I can. If you agree to release at least Dion Feldman.
Of course. You understand, of course, Mr. Cipriano, that any agreements that we make must first be vetted by our superiors in the RHC. And so while we may be very interested in any sort of deal that you place on the table, we will not be able to secure any freedom until we speak with our superiors. And I want to put that on the table now, so you are not under the impression that we have some sort of powers that we don't.
But what we certainly can do is advocate,
Yes,
assuming that you provide us with ample, as you said, quid pro quo information or leverage of some other kind, perhaps some evidence that would help exonerate your family as well, if you have any on hand. We wish this to be an amenable negotiation. It's just, as my friend said, they are, I believe, booked. We do not have the unilateral authority to release them as it is now.
I understand. I am not expecting you to just walk into the jail cells and release them. I understand there are processes and paperwork and red tape to cut through before you can do any of that. In terms of evidence, I have none to provide. In terms of people, I know the location of two people you may be very interested in. I believe their names are Eberardo and Volando. They are a pair of kobold arsonists from Pair. They're a bit of a mercenary pair. And if you know how to get in touch with them like I do, I can ensure they are wherever you want them to be, whenever you need them to be.
You are correct. We are interested in their location.
Perhaps even more importantly, you would not happen to know who has recently employed them, as we have interacted with these two before. That would also be a very interesting piece of information, not corroborated by any additional piece of evidence, but simply as a side, a tidbit to entice us further in this conversation.
Thank you.
But I am very curious.
He just kind of says, I do, leans back, crosses his legs.
Of course.
Goodfellow leans forward a little bit. I'm taking the bait.
Just tap Goodfellow on the shoulder and just say, I don't believe this is information that he is going to give us at this current moment.
Oh, no, but I do want to hear it, and I'm hoping that perhaps by the end of this conversation I can get it. Assuming things go well.
No.
We'll see.
I don't think we're going to get that information, but the information that has been provided is somewhat helpful in the process.
But the fact
maybe
that No, after you.
I wasn't saying anything important.
I was going to say.
You cut my legs out a little bit under me, Sanai, but thank you.
That was AJ. I'm sorry.
I think that this is certainly information that our superiors would be interested in. And this is something that we can return to the RHC and do some of, as my friend here says, advocating and see what we can do. But again, I do not wish you to, I wish this to be a congenial affair. I do not wish to deceive you at all. And I must stress that we cannot make any sort of promises at this current time.
I understand. information will be here when you can make those promises. If
Excellent.
you can make those promises.
Will we be able to find you here at this location?
Yes, I would be here for the next 2 days.
Mhm.
Breakfast and lunchtime. After that, I think I have some other business to attend to. But if you can leave information with some of the baristas, they will make sure to get that information to me.
To be
Excellent.
clear, we are not on a 2-day time limit for this. Assuming that the process of bureaucracy takes a little bit longer, we
You know
can
the
still
red tape.
provide. Yes.
No 2-day time limit. I just won't be here after 2 days.
That would be a shame. I do enjoy your company, but I do want to ask in terms of more concrete details. You have asked us for the release of one or 1 to 3, I believe, is what you have said. What ideally would you like to get from this exchange?
What do you mean?
You have dangled some very tasty carrots in front of us. I am curious if we provide the release of 1,
Yes.
how much
Please.
information you will limit in return. If our hands are tied by our superiors, what degree of cooperation can we still expect from you?
I think if you are unable to do so, well, I cannot offer you that information. Perhaps it will become a time in the future when you need assistance. I'd be more than happy to lend my assistance if I can.
I hate to push on that, but what exactly will your assistance entail? I mean, certainly you can brew a fine cup here, and you seem to have connections in shipping. But what would this friendship of yours provide for us?
Information, manpower, whatever you might need. I'm hoping that we can establish a bond of sorts between me, my family, and the RHC.
More questions to Philip?
I'm simply thinking about what our friend Mr. Cipiano has said so far. If you had anything you wanted to say.
Well, I hope that your superiors will be amenable to the release of Mr. Feldman at least. If you could also release the warriors, that would be appreciated, but not necessary. I have a particular fondness for married couples. I would love to see them enjoy the rest of their lives in relative freedom in either Corsilia or Alfaviar or wherever they would like to go. But I would assure you, all 3 of them will no longer darken the alleys of Flint if they are released.
That assurance holds quite a lot of weight, I believe, with our superiors. We will pass the message along and we will return.
Thank you.
Is the plan simply for a return to Cressilier, or will they stay in Resur but perhaps leave Flint for another locale? I think a little bit more specificity will help when I speak your case.
Mr. Baldwin has family in Corsilia, so I imagine he will be wanting to go back to them. As for the warriors, I'm unsure where they would like to go. But I
We
will
can
make sure that it
certainly
would be
ask.
outside.
We will certainly ask them as well. It will help us in our ongoing conversations, just to know. I have no further questions at this time. Thank you very much for the offer, Mr. Cipiano. My friends, do you have anything else?
No, I think we should let Mr. Cipiano get back to his morning.
Yes.
I look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you.
A pleasure, sir.
Get up, and hopefully
She'll get up
before
first.
he
She'll get up first and move towards the
Oh,
door.
yeah.
Damn
Open
it.
the door for you all politely.
I'm gonna try to beat him in a polite off.
So
After
polite.
Dahlia and Sanai exit, they'll just give like a very polite, gentlemanly bow of his head.
Got that Tucci charm.
Very charming. Tucci
Very.
eyes.
Mm-hmm. Get lost in them.
Don't tell the mayor. Oh. Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah,
Great.
we go.
Okay.
Is everyone finished with their coffee? Huh? Shall
Yeah,
we
I
go
think so.
head for the
Never
square?
have.
Maybe do a little recon?
We should. They've.
Do we want to talk about what just happened, or are we still kind of?
We can talk on the way, probably.
Yeah. Let's talk in the carriage.
As
We
you
have
were
an hour.
exiting, you see one of the posters like flag you down. Mr. Stepiano asked us to give this to you upon your departure, and she has like a little box with like a nice bow on it, and she hands over to you.
And it's a bomb.
It won't be a bomb. He wants
You
it
don't
to be
know.
Open it now.
Look
I'll
at
take
the
You
it.
don't,
now.
you don't
What's in the
know.
box?
I'm taking
Open
the
it
box.
now.
I would open it up. We'll open it up now.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
You open it
It's
up now.
It's a
and I'm glad-
clever.
open up-
It's a clever
There's
diversion.
some- Yeah, there's some very, very beautiful multicolored macaroons just laid out in there.
Fancy,
Treats.
man.
Like grab
There
a
are treats
handful of
in here.
those. Yes.
Oh my god.
Alright.
He's playing the long play. He's gonna give us all diabetes.
Get in, well, let's talk in the car.
And you get in the carriage, and direct Hadsworth, I'm guessing, towards the direction of Dawn Square.
Yeah.
Give
Yeah.
Hadsworth a macaroon.
Yeah. Sure. Plenty to go around.
Explode.
Oh, they're anti-Hadsworth macarons.
No. They're on a timer. That's an interesting proposition he has for us.
Honestly, I see no downside to this. Personally, we've gotten all the information we can out of these people, and it seems to me like he just wants to take care of them.
Yeah, or
No.
take care of them.
They weren't
There's a
the
good
really
chance they could
dangerous
die.
ones.
No.
I'm
Really?
sorry, Sanai.
I'm just saying that there's a huge chance that they might take care of them.
I don't
Oh.
think so. They seem to be very
That
trusting
seems-
of each other.
We already got all of the info. There's no reason to knock them off. And then,
Well, yes and no, but
they probably know more things.
honestly, that's not really
Our
a
concern.
concern.
Right.
I
What's
would
our
rather
concern?
them.
I agree.
not.
I
But I
know
don't
you'd
think
rather
they're
they
going
stay
to.
alive, but I don't think
I don't
mean-
think that is what is happening here.
no.
I mean, they were just the ship people. They were just the importers.
Yes.
They weren't
Right.
the dangerous ones who were doing whatever, and we can't do
Right.
anything about them. So
Yes.
we already got the information. I don't.
I think that we present this to Delft and say, hey, this is an opportunity to get more information, which will only help our case.
Yeah.
We can also ask them if they are willing to give, like, even if they want to go, and if they are interested in leaving. Then
That is what I'm thinking, because the warriors might say, "Oh no, they're going to kill us,and then you are right, Sanai."
Yeah.
If that
Well,
is
I
the
mean,
case, then
either
sure.
way, I would rather them not die. But if they feel like perfectly fine with the
Sure.
situation,
I
Well,
also see
no.
no need
they're
to
on their way.
keep them in prison, right? If all is good, all is well here, and he really wants to get them out, I see no reason to keep them if we can cut a deal that is beneficial to us.
I'm
I
sure
agree.
they've learned their lesson after like 2 days in prison.
Sure. Well, I mean, we did do our best to scare them.
True.
I did not participate in that.
That's okay.
You didn't have to. It's fine.
I don't. I'm not the scary one. I have 2 friends who are very scary.
It's fine.
That's the important
So-
part.
This
Well,
seems
it's a
like
great meeting.
a very positive thing that has fallen into our lap. And I
Sure.
say, if the opportunity presents itself, why not take it, huh?
I wish maybe if I had smiled bigger, he would have told me the name of the people who employed the kobolds.
I don't think so. I think if you had smiled
Yeah.
bigger, you would have scared everyone in the room more than Sanai and I ever could.
Yeah, it's pretty
Well,
scary. That's
See,
pretty
Maybe we'll
funny.
try that next time.
Maybe
Um,
with open mouth.
That's,
Oh.
yeah, that's great.
that's the soothing smile right there.
That's
Yes.
lovely.
It's
I'm a little
But
back of my
babies just-
mind, a little concerned with the probable turf war that's brewing between him and Kel.
Right. Well, it would behoove us to get as much information about that as we can before that really comes to a head, which we can only do by playing, I think, both sides of this coin.
Yeah, that's true.
They both know that we're playing both sides of the coin. So
I mean, I'm
it's
sure
not-
they've got people on both. They've both got people in their
Right.
pocket.
Oh,
They both
he
know
was
who we are.
he was also very nice considering we did bust a shipment of theirs.
Well, remember, the RHC is new. This is a new organization. They are looking for people to infiltrate it. Every criminal organization wants to get a piece of this. Are you kidding? And so at that, it does not surprise me that they are being quite polite or
Mm-hmm.
trying their best
I'm blushing.
to recruit. And so I think we should keep our eyes open for that. But if they try to use us, it is possible to use them as well.
True.
Everybody.
You know, that
uses
was certainly nicer than the going to the theater.
Certainly.
What were you saying, Sanai?
Sorry.
Nothing. I just said everybody uses someone for something.
Hmm.
This is true.
Well,
So about this square.
I'm nervous.
We take out our Ghostbusters like radar detector and we search for spectral activity.
Well, I was thinking about just taking like a napkin and a pen and drawing a little map.
That works too.
Let's talk about how we are going to do a little bit of reconnaissance here.
I should have
Because-
been an inventor and I could invent some Ghostbusters like ecto cooler stuff.
Ecto cooler, yeah.
Sure, that's what it was, right?
Listen,
Totally. It's
a
delicious.
Ghostbuster would have been a really valuable member of this party.
right.
Hindsight's 2020. All right.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot of people and a lot of ground to cover, and
GM, can we do a recall knowledge to know what we know about the square and its environs?
yeah.
Would that be like a society check?
Sure.
I mean, I have a lot of
Okay.
fancy recall knowledge shit, so I don't know what the.
Oh, there's
Go with
Agreed.
society or esoteric lore. But anyone
about
who's trained in
Flint
society,
lore?
Flint's lore, you could actually roll that as well.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
do
good at that.
esoteric lore, see what I can get out of that.
I'm gonna use my hero point because I rolled a fucking 3.
That's a 7 for you're pointing
Let
at.
me get that society check. Ooh,
That she
Nice.
reminds me.
There
I
she
guess
is.
extra hero
there we
points.
go. There's something.
Alright,
Dahlia can answer the question of do we actually live in a society?
What is a
What
society?
is society?
When you really break it down.
A miserable pile of secrets.
I think everyone besides Sanai, as you're trying to think of what you know about Dawn Square, it is generally where a lot of religious festivals kind of take place, or spring festivals. It's basically the center of the city. If they were going to have any sort of citywide party or gathering or things like that, that's generally where they have it. Dawn Square is a pretty large square itself. It has like a stage that is already built for people to go up there if they need to. There's like a fountain. It's pretty open in terms of there's no like fences or anything like that. It is very much a park of sorts, rather than like a concrete square, roads, anything like that. Beyond that, it does seem fairly ordinary in terms of what you know. Nothing about it is really unusual. There's no legends or anything associated with it.
What are sorry,
Go ahead, keep going. Ask your question first.
I was going to say, what are the the buildings surrounding it, where are the best vantage points?
I think the building surrounded it. Cartwright University isn't that far from it. A lot of the buildings surrounded it are more of middle class businesses, shops, things like that. It's not an upper class neighborhood, but it's still a fairly well to do neighborhood compared to other parts of the city. There are definitely a few residences around it as well. For I think the people that live in that area of town tend to be government officials or scientists or professors at the university. People like that. People are more not quite upper class, but not quite lower class. Definitely upper middle class, I would say.
Sure.
And as we're traveling and kind of talking, thinking about Dawn Square, all of you start feeling you're not quite there yet. You're still like a good 30 minutes away or so when you enter the central district and you start feeling this very, very uneasy feeling just sort of spread across your bones. You feel the hairs rise up on the back of your neck, and there's just something that makes you feel like there's a thick layer of just slime that has just kind of settled in the air that you're cutting through. It does not feel natural at all.
Mm.
Ooh.
Does it feel familiar to any of us?
It feels cold, and you. It does feel familiar. The last time you felt like this is when you were at the top of Cauldron Hill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great.
So just don't make any noises or bright lights, and we'll be okay.
I don't think that's going to be helpful. It is daytime.
Somebody make a circle of blood,
Oh.
and we'll wrap the ghost in it.
Okay. That's
Kind
a
of
thought.
wish we could get the mayor done. What's his name? Bannon.
Mayor McBannon,
Read.
Read.
read to
Yeah,
certain
read,
members of
read.
this carriage.
To feel
Listen.
this, because he probably know this feeling.
Right. I do wish that he was here, for many reasons.
It's not the time for
Hey, Richard, I was not on top. Well, I was, but I was not. I was out
Yeah.
that day. I would like to esoteric lore this feeling
Okay, sure.
and see what I can learn that maybe has not already been revealed about it. Ooh,
Ooh.
real bad. Real bad. I'm going to hero point it.
All right.
Oh,
You are absolutely
so
fucking kidding me.
mean.
You know, that is
Double ones.
statistically very unlikely
That
to
is
happen.
absolutely. I feel like I have to go with
mean.
it now because the game is clearly like.
Yeah.
But that's.
You were just weirdly zoned out that night.
I really was.
He was
Figured-
thinking about Mayor McBannon and
we
just
had
got distracted.
met. Like it was, we were in the honeymoon phase.
He's dreamy.
I'd say, as you try to think back to your time at Cauldron Hill and sort of the sense and the feeling you had, you remember feeling very, very cold up there.
Mhm.
You kind of get the sense that you scroll back through all of your rituals and esoteric knowledge
Mhm.
that you've accumulated over the years. And you know there's a song that if you sing it, I'm gonna probably keep away a lot of the bad spirits, all the bad things. It's not just a specific song, it's literally any song. It's just the idea of music and joy and happiness will keep spirits away.
You're a dick. Has anyone ever told you that?
Double natural ones, I have to.
He has to honor it. It's bad.
God. I can't wait to see what song you decide to bust out in the middle of this goddamn fiasco.
Now that I'm armed with the knowledge that I need, I will
Show
go forward and act
tunes.
appropriately.
Show tunes.
I mean, Annie is right there.
It is. It's always right there.
Oh,
It's
it's right there
Ah.
for you.
the
The
hard
sun
knock
come
life.
out.
Yeah.
No. I've got to let this percolate for a minute.
Okay.
Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Do we want to? I don't know when Nevada's going to show up. I would love to.
You have a couple of hours. I think it's probably around 10:30 in the morning right now. And I will say, as you continue to drive your carriage towards Dawn Square,
Mm-hmm.
this feeling doesn't seem to be localized at Dawn Square. It's somewhere surrounding it.
Should we contact Nevada or Gale and tell them that we are feeling something very, very wrong here?
Do you think that they do not feel these things?
I mean, they might. They're not here yet.
I pull
But
out the
just to be-
feathers.
Just to be prepared for anything.
I don't think we have enough information to give to them other than
It doesn't feel right. And Peggy said the smell.
right.
That
Do you
same
smell
smell.
anything?
Counterpoint. It takes a while to get any
10
information.
miles
I still have not heard back from Gail
from yesterday.
from yesterday.
That's true.
She's just now getting, oh, there's something bad going on at the. She's gonna race down for the wrong reason. I'm just saying that if we want to let them know, we should do so earlier, even if we have less information.
Sure.
I don't think there's much Gail can do.
That is what I'm
No.
thinking. What are they going to do? And also, I am hesitant to give away all of the information that we have just because we get nervous every time we run into some problems. It
Mhm.
seems like we are doing a lot of like, hello.
But it
telegraphing.
is related to Nevada is going to be here, and I don't want anything to happen to him like what happened to Hewitt. So
No, that I agree with and understand. I think it makes total sense to warn Navard. I don't think that we need to be alerting Gale to this right now.
all right, yeah.
Agree.
It's-
Oh, and
So
by
how
the
are we
way,
gonna do that?
I know how to get rid of the bad feelings.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. The, the key
Uh huh.
is to pick a song. It can be any song
Mm.
that you like, anything that pops through your head, right? And just sing it full throated, full voice. Mhm.
All right. Lovely.
Oh, you don't believe me?
That doesn't sound right, but I do like singing.
Oh, good.
There you
Then-
go.
When you sing, you will feel better.
That is how singing nights at the docks work.
Yes, I can promise you this.
With all the
It
dog
works
children
now.
and the potatoes.
They work like a
With
Grecian
the
chorus.
dog
They're just in the
boys.
back, just shouting from the rooftop. Yes. You all should come to the dock sometime. Yes.
It's a party down there.
Everybody's
It's
just
like a
got their
full choir.
glow sticks and everything. It's just big
Oh,
old rave at the docks every night. I love it. I'm too old for
I
it.
do love this dock lore we constructed here. It's beautiful. Okay.
I mean, canonically, I've already established I know a man down there whose name is Big Mustard. Do you think we don't party every goddamn night?
No, that is
Oh.
fair. Yeah.
That's true.
Big
Aye.
mustard.
So
Big
what are you-
Mustard.
That and not party. Oh god. Okay. So do we want to contact Navad?
Yeah, I
Let
don't
him
know
and his
how.
entourage know that there is something wrong, possibly, and to be ready to, I guess, sing out. I don't know, or just be on their guard. I'm sure they're on the guard anyway.
Little
But
column B. I do think you should mention this singing because it will be helpful to everyone involved. But yes, aside from that, just to be on guard.
We get a message to him.
I wonder if he knows about Hewitt.
The feathers.
Yeah.
I have the feathers. You want me to send a message?
Yes.
Okay.
Just do
I
something.
opened one of the windows in our carriage,
Mm-hmm.
and we're doing it to Navard, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask before. I should say this in character. Let me ask before. Do we want to tell him about his son?
It's not his son.
Nephew.
But
Grandson, nephew,
probably
family.
Nephew.
probably no.
I would not bring this up right now.
It seems a bit impersonal to do it over the wind. Guess.
Great.
Pocahontas. You can't just whisper that shit.
Oh, that reminds me of an excellent song. I will sing it as you as you prepare your message.
I'll
Okay.
sing it while it works.
On whatever land you land on.
This
Boy.
is
Earth is just a dead thing you can play.
We're gonna get-
this is
gonna get
distracting.
copyright
More
struck
seconds
by
of this
Disney.
song.
Yeah, will this mess up?
I just
Well,
ruined like
Richard's
9
Richard's
seconds.
gonna chop and screw up this whole episode. He's just gonna remove you from the entire stream.
Oh,
I'm gonna message Navard.
But
And I'm gonna
I know
try-
every rock and tree and creature.
Like shields the
Boy,
feather
man.
and the wind
and
from
the spirit
Alexias'
and the day.
the MCA takedown.
Ah,
Hi, Navard. So you're probably already at the square. We're going there now. There's Cauldron Hill badness here.
How high can a sycamore?
Alexias, please. I'm trying to speak. And I think that's when the message comes out.
that's when the message goes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Ah,
Um,
Please tell me I got some of Alexias' singing in there.
for sure.
God.
Is it like a record? It's like a tape recorder. Or something?
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
and I start speaking, and you just belts out your Sonora
Well, we'll
lullabies.
feel a light breeze as air just wafts out and out into the sky. You continue heading to Dawn Square then?
Yeah.
You arrive and you
Yes.
see there's a big crowd of people that have already gathered. Like, at least a couple hundred citizens already there, and more coming as the day goes on. Nabard isn't there yet.
Mhm.
But as you get there, that feeling, that sensation is gone. Whatever it is not here in Dawn Square.
Mm.
It's just around it.
Mm.
Mhm.
Well, I still told him, and I think the fact that there's bad feelings around it is worse.
Yeah, I don't like it
agree.
I
being.
wonder if perhaps we should. Oh, sorry. Go ahead,
Go.
Jim. You've got your finger up.
Yeah, I'm going to say this as a reminder because it's been a while and you've never used it before.
Ooh.
The messenger wind isn't the only thing that Gale gave you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
else did she
she
give us?
gave us all kinds of stuff. I got mage cuffs.
Oh, those were
Well-
already in there.
I have forged document. I don't know what that's from.
It's not an item. It's a
Yeah.
ritual.
Give
It's a ritual.
Right.
Oh, there was a book with the
Like
ritual.
the
I gave that to
thing.
Sanai. I gave
Yeah,
that book
Sanai
to
has
Sanai.
it.
Detecting
She's
the
the magic
energies.
one.
Yeah, Sanai has it.
Ooh, let's detect the energies. We haven't used it yet.
Let's do a ritual. Stop the car. We're gonna get on the top, and we're just gonna do a little ritual circle.
Do you want
It
me
should
to
be in
stay-
all of your spell books. It should be in all of your spell
Text
books.
planar
Oh, my-
energy.
I don't have a spell book.
I don't.
Do it.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Okay.
under rituals. Detect planar energy. Hold on.
Oh.
Damn, that's a.
Oh, we have a spell book in the game in the thing.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I was like, I do not.
You have a mirror. That's
I do.
basically a spell.
That's true.
Okay.
Rituals do not always require a spellcaster. Yes.
No.
This is one of them
Well-
that doesn't.
We just had to have
Skills.
we had to have like been in contact with that energy before to find it.
Yeah. And it requires some sort of checks as well. It's more of skill checks than casting a spell.
Cool.
So this detect planar energy requires at least 2 people to do it. One person needs to be trained in nature or occultism. That is the primary, quote unquote, caster. Not
I
really a
think
caster.
Vincent's trained in both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trained in
I'm
both.
a trained.
Well, we
I'm
can
trained-
actually check. We can actually check the party skills. Who's the
I'm
best?
trained in most things.
The
Yeah.
best in nature is +8. The best in occultism is +7. So we would probably want Vincent to lead this because he's a +8. He'd have the
Well-
best chance of success.
But Sanai is also trained in both of those, she just said.
Well, they need 2 people. Though.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
need 2 people.
yeah.
I'm saying Vincent just because Vincent has a +8. You have a +4 in nature.
Yeah, I have a +7 in occultism.
Right.
Oh, you have a
So
+7 in occultism. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm also trained in both of those.
Right.
That's fair. I'm trained in neither of those, so I can't do anything.
I'm trained in occultism, not nature.
I'll cheer you on.
There needs to be a secondary caster who needs to. You do not have to be trained in it, but they're going to need to roll either an Arcana, Nature, Occultism, or Religion check.
So I'm thinking Vincent and then Sanai for our 2, because you guys have the highest scores in those,
That
right?
makes sense. Yeah.
Sounds
'Cause
right
it
to me.
can't- The primary caster can't also be the secondary, so it would have to be Vincent for the primary and then Sanai for the secondary, because that's how
Sure.
the math
Sure.
works out. I believe.
Yep.
Okay.
Whatever gives us the best possibility of success. Let's do it.
Yeah, agreed.
Alright, so is Vincent going to be the primary caster or Sanai? Vincent
I
is.
say so.
So Sanai, as the secondary caster, you can pull up the spiritual book that Gil gave you and you've all kind of poured over it. I need you to roll me one of those checks. Arcana, Nature, Occultism, or Religion.
I'm so scared. I'm not good.
Oh, you got
You're
0
gonna be
points.
fine.
You're very good at this. Hey, look, that's a 21. That's good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That is good. That is
Honestly.
a.
And Vincent gets an auto success because
Success.
he's not here.
It's not a critical success, it's not a failure either, which means nothing bad happens. That's
Alright.
all you need to do. So
What you
critical
need.
success would have given like a bonus on the check.
Yeah.
A failure would have been a -4 penalty on the check. So
Well, that's
Vincent needs to roll a occultism and nature check. So I will let someone, because I don't want to roll this, it's an important check, to roll me a 1d20 plus 8. Vincent does have 2 hero points, so just roll me 1d20 plus 8. And we'll count that as Vincent's roll.
Oh God.
Let's
You
go.
I
can
recommend, yeah. I recommend not Fitz.
I've been on a very
Whoa.
bad streak. No,
That's
Okay.
I've been-
I
it's
just rolled
even
2
I can do
natural
it.
ones, so I'm not going to either.
yeah.
Oh,
Somebody
no!
Alright, a natural
hero
one.
point, hero point, hero point,
What?
hero point.
Well, hero point it.
A
Why
three
so
natural
mean?
ones.
Go
Our-
ahead.
Our stream is cursed, and this is cursed.
That's
great.
really
Of course
intense.
today,
You
yeah.
just haven't rolled enough nat one.
Are you
Oh.
kidding me?
I'm gonna roll just to see what raw number I would have gotten.
Alright,
God. Jesus.
That is
I'm
pretty bleak.
I'm upset. Yes, I am very upset.
That's
so
I'm so
there's good
sorry,
news.
Lauren.
There's good news and there's bad news. A ritual
Yep.
is something you can continue to keep trying. The only thing you lose is time or money. This doesn't cost any money, so you don't lose
Right.
that.
It's
Only
just
thing
time.
you're losing is time. So it's inching closer to the time that Navard's rally is going to take place by
Still got
another
time.
10 minutes. So I was saying have like maybe like under an hour. It's close enough where you can like get over there if you need to. So if you would like to try it again, you can.
yeah,
Love
just
to
do
try
it
it again.
again.
Try it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, try it
Go
again.
for it again.
Vincent has another hero point too, so if
I'm
Vincent.
not. I'm not
rolls.
rolling for it this time. I am cursed and so.
I'll do it.
So
I'll
now
do it.
you first.
Okay.
Oh, Sanai's got it.
Oh,
Whoa.
You have a
13
hero point?
is a failure.
Yeah.
okay, so I'll do it again.
So
Come on now, this
come
only
on, come
one,
on.
and then
Okay.
Well, it's a
well,
failure. I need someone to roll me for Vincent. That's 1d20 plus 8 minus 4.
-4.
That's what the
+4.
rituals.
So it's just a +4.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it. Let's see.
Alright, I'll just say that. No, wait, that's it. Hold on. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to roll 2.
I was
I'll take
using
the
the first
first
one.
one.
Yeah, take the first one.
Which was
So
still a
19,
19.
20, 21, 22, 23 is a success.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Okay.
The
It was a
DC
group
was 16. The DC was 16. So, alright.
Nice.
So now you try your best to like help out with this ritual, and I think eventually Vincent just like bats you away. Because you're just being a little bit too intrusive, like shoulder driving or something.
No, because I did it right the first time.
That's right.
I got it. And then you see
I hate everyone.
Vincent kind of sniff at the air and turn and start walking. I think it's this way. He gets out of the carriage and starts walking.
I'm following
It's
Vinny.
this way.
Following.
yeah. Let's all follow Vinny.
Everybody's in my protection radius.
Okay.
Can we tell
Back in that case.
our boy to stay there? Keep the car running.
Keep the
Yeah.
car running, yeah. You just feed the horses carrots.
As we're following Vincent, that sort of unease continues to cling to your skin, and you all start smelling. I think about like 20 minutes of walking you start smelling the scent of like burnt engine grease.
Mm-hmm.
It's very faint, but it's there. And I think Alexias and Vincent and Dahlia, the three of you, as Vincent turns down like little side alley and takes you like in between some buildings, the three of you notice some like odd like spots of oil just kind of like on the ground.
Ooh, I'm gonna draw my sword.
Yeah.
The
I poke
spots
it.
of oil.
Yeah.
Are they in like a certain pattern? Are they meant for like
Yeah,
fire stuff?
just
Land?
scattered around.
I poke the oil.
I'm also gonna grab my mirror.
You poke the oil and it burns with almost like cold. It's like a cold burn.
That is probably necrotic energy. You should not touch that.
You take
That's
1 point of
alert.
necrotic damage.
Okay.
Oh no.
I told you.
I took one for the team.
Oh,
Should
I
have
have discovered that it is it hurts. It has a cold ouchie.
Okay, don't touch the oil. Got it.
That's bad
Good.
because there are citizens around here.
Yeah, yeah. It's
These are
bad.
the only like these are like big or they're you said small. I'm sorry, I didn't.
It's like small little putties,
Small,
right?
small little splatters, puddles of oil. Yeah. There's not
Okay.
a lot of people walking down through this back alley, and you can make the assumption that most people don't go sticking their fingers in things when they don't
Well,
know
most
what they
people
are.
are not our man, E-Man.
Sure, he's a special
Not
guy.
everybody can be a man
Of course.
like me.
Of course.
These three go into the alley.
Yeah. You're walking down the alley as you see them.
God, I want to
Vincent
like.
continues to follow the smell. I think it's getting closer.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Richard, are there traffic cones that I could grab from like the armory and like start just blocking off?
We don't have
No,
telephones. Do you think we have plastic?
right.
No.
We don't
They
have
don't have to be
acid guys.
plastic. They could just be fucking big rocks that are painted orange.
Big rocks.
No.
I'm
No.
strong.
No.
Big rock traffic cones.
All right.
Do we have police tape?
No. You continue to walk, following Vincent, and after a moment you see he stops, and you have stopped in front of what looks to be a fairly large 2-story warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
You're at the front of it, and you can see many points there. Whatever it is, I think it's coming from in there.
Okay.
I would encourage everyone to prepare themselves for
Yeah,
whatever we're going to
I'm
find in here now.
Draw my Oh, epic.
Going
The
in
warehouse,
here or
the warehouse is windowless. You're kind of at like one side, and there's like a door at the front of it. There's definitely an alleyway that can take you around the back as well.
Is there how high is the roof?
It's a good 2 stories high, so probably 20 feet.
Any balconies?
Could I throw Dahlia 20 feet? in the air?
Why?
Here's the thing. Is there what how sorry
I'm
to
sorry.
do this, dude.
I'm sorry, Tyler. It's about 30 feet high, the roof.
Right. Totally fine. I'm sorry to do this to you. I need to know how high there, if there are any other like levels of elevation around, like if there's a lower roof of an adjacent building or a
Yeah.
fire escape or that kind of shit anywhere nearby.
There's no fire escapes anywhere around. There's
Dangerous.
definitely a few other buildings. Yeah, it's dangerous.
Not
Victoria,
pushing the
they don't have safety. OHSA does not exist yet, so they don't have any of that. There are definitely buildings around. They look to be mostly either merchant buildings or shops or things like that. A few of them do look to be high, that are definitely lower. This is definitely looks like the biggest building in this particular block.
Mm.
Are there any buildings that look like they have a roof that is only about 15 feet up?
Sure. Yes.
Excellent. I would like to mirror onto one of those.
I would say you can probably do some sort of like mirror bouncing off to get to like the highest roof you can. So you can see the top of this building as well. It's a pretty flat roof. There doesn't appear to be like any entrance or anything down from the roof.
Okay, cool. After checking that out, I will zigzag my way back down and say there's no entrance from the roof.
I will say, as you were zigzagging, you probably had to go around the building as well to get like good vantage points. Like the doors we're in front of right now, these big double doors. But around the back, there are 2 other smaller side doors on each end of the building.
There are 2 smaller side doors around the back. I propose we go through one of those.
how much
Yeah,
time
rather
before
than a giant door.
the speech?
What'd you say?
How much time before the speech?
It is probably not very
40
long,
minutes.
but
30 minutes.
30 minutes. But I think that if we can figure out what is doing this is going to be whatever the problem is at this speech.
Very possibly, yeah.
There is a possibility that this is not the only location, but I do think that we definitely know that this is a problem and we need to stop it.
We
I
can
trust
start
Vincent.
here and see what's in there, at least. Get an idea.
Vincent
of
said this is where it's coming from. I trust Vinny.
Right, but it's only at a mile
Right.
emanation. There could be other is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
we
I know.
definitely still need to go here and take care of this. This is a
Absolutely.
problem.
Yeah. Let's do what we can.
I
Yeah.
agree. I should go in first because if anything blows up, it'll blow me up and not you all.
Or should someone sneak in first?
I can't do that.
I know you can't. I can.
Yes.
To at least get an idea of what's in there. Although
Are you good enough at reflex yet to dodge explosions?
I don't know. Probably not.
I'm an expert in reflex. I found out today.
Do you have that thing where, like, if you get a success, it turns into a critical success? I don't think you do at level 2.
No, not
I
yet.
don't think I
I'm
have
so
that.
little still.
There's going to be a thing. I think it'll be close to like level
Oh,
7,
sure.
where like as you get the
Like
rank up,
evasion.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't have that yet.
that's very useful.
I'll say this. You had 30 minutes. It's now about like 27 minutes. So time's ticking.
Oh shoot.
Yeah,
You-
we should move it along here.
Time's never on. Time is never ticking until Richard wants to make us go into a dangerous situation.
That's
Oh,
what
no.
he gets, though.
What if
He
that's
gets to
interesting?
play too.
All
Okay.
right, I want to go in.
Yes,
I
I'll
think
go in
that's
behind.
Fine,
Hold
fine.
hold on. Do you want to sneak in, or do you want me to breach?
I think. Oh shit! I'd like to try and sneak in so we can like get the drop
Okay.
on anything if it's
Roll.
in there. Yeah.
Go, do it. Yeah,
Go for it. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna try and
I'm
sneak in.
supportive. Now, if you do get, I can't heal you if you do get covered with
If I get
bad
exploded,
oil.
well,
Yeah,
who
Fine.
knows?
but
But
you know what? We'll
I'm not the
protect your
only healer.
corpse.
Oh, Captain, my
Protect your-
captain. Do you
No.
want support? I also have training in stealth.
Wait, you can't hear. Oh,
I can't heal.
you can't hear. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said you can't hear her.
The
if
healer
she
gets to
gets
stay
in
out
trouble.
here and
Yeah.
not be front and center, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
Alright, make a stealth check as you kind of like inch your way towards the door, trying to be as quiet as possible.
Come on, baby, don't do this. Don't do this to me.
That's uncanny, though. Like that's.
Do you have another hero point? Yeah.
It wasn't my hero point before. It's
Oh.
still not good.
It's better.
You make your way up as best as you can and reach the door. You think
That's-
you're being quiet. You think you're being quiet. That's the important thing. But I mean, yeah, literally everyone could see you, but they knew where you were, and it's daytime. But as far as you know, the people inside can't hear you. You get up to the door and you try to open it, and it's locked.
Son of a bitch. All right. Well, let's try and open it, eh? Is
I
there a
think we
thing
can
like
do it.
checking for traps in this?
You can try a perception check if you want to see if
Okay.
there was any traps.
I would love to do that because, you know, I don't trust anything. Come on now. Same.
You run your like hands very, very gingerly across the edges of the door to see if there's any traps. You don't find any like chip wires or latches or anything like that that could cause you harm.
Okay. Can I try to open it?
Thievery check.
Okay. To pick looks, macros probably.
Yeah, I think it should be. Wonder if it's in basic actually. There you go.
Hi, that's pretty good.
Nice.
That's really good.
Yeah.
That might have been a critical success, honestly.
You grab it and you begin fiddling around with the locks. And after a few seconds, you hear a very, very satisfying. The lock, there's like a little padlock, just kind of opens.
Okay.
It's not a padlock, it's just like the doorknob or
Yeah.
whatever. So, yeah.
Tumblr's pick. All right. Let's sneak it open. See what's inside.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Uh-oh.
Dahlia, there are two doors in the back.
Mm-hmm.
One is, say, like on the east corner of the building, one is on the west corner of the building. Which one would you would have gone through?
This feels important. East corner.
East corner. She pushes open the door very, very quietly. Feels well, so it doesn't make like a squeaking sound. And you sneak in and just sort of like peek your head around the corner. The warehouse itself is dim and dark. Do you have dark vision or no?
No, I think I have low light.
Okay, low light. So you really can't see much inside the warehouse itself. However, there's a lot. What you can see is illuminated by some like lantern lights. You can see that there's a lot of crates. A lot of the crates just have labels of fire dust.
Uh-oh.
Other. But that is not what catches your eye.
Oh God.
Almost to the left, you see what looks to be a fenced-in kind of like a cage sort of thing where people would normally store like very, very valuable items. Kind of thing. At the cage, you see what looks to be a desk of some sorts with like like a bunch of papers on it, and there looks to be about 8 people inside that cage. They're quickly rifling through the papers, and you can see them grabbing papers. And there are these 2 barrels of like fire, and they're quickly grabbing papers and throwing them into the fire as quick as possible. And in the center of this cage, you see what looks to be this rusted iron ring. And there's nine people there. You see this rusted iron ring, and they're kind of like talking to each other in a language you don't know. And one of these people, like, just like is saying something, throws some papers into the fire and catches on fire. he steps into the rusted iron ring, and you can see his form begin to fade away, as if he's being pulled someplace else. What would you like to do?
Oh shit. I'm gonna
Actually,
quietly.
let me throw you.
Uh-oh.
Right
Dunk.
over there. I think only Dahlia can see this, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have vision on this scene.
Yeah, no, I can't see anything.
I'm going to duck back out and quietly try and close the door and tell them what I've seen.
okay. You quickly sneak back out, close the door, one over there. Tell your companions what you've seen, that they're destroying papers.
They're getting rid of whatever evidence is in there. The place is full of fire dust.
We
So
should go in. We should go in.
be very careful on what you do.
Right.
And I don't
Esoteric
know
lore
if-
check on what this
Go
iron
through the
ring
ring,
is.
yeah.
We're in
Fine.
bullet time. We're in bullet time as you're
Yeah.
remembering things.
Yeah.
I'm calling it so that we can put a stop to Richard's hourglass.
Oh, nuts.
I'm gonna hero point it. I don't care. I'm gonna-
Absolutely
We're
curved.
probably towards the end of the. Well, we have half an hour. I
It's
don't
worth
know.
it.
Let me work it.
That's a
Much
good
better.
roll.
That's better. That's so much better.
That's a
Finally.
16 turnaround, homie.
Yeah.
You remember reading this there's a paper that was written in like the studies of one of your academies. You remember reading about by a person named Nathan Gier.
Sure.
And because it was Nathan Gier, that's the only reason that you are one of the very few people who was with us.
Oh.
Nathan Gier was like a very, very gifted student who focused on more of researching other planes of existence. And he had a theory that you could possibly charge up some objects to allow you to traverse between worlds. It was only a theory, but you remember reading that decay may take you to the Bleak Gate. The idea of this rusted iron ring, may be that link. How to get from here to the Bleak Gate probably requires a little bit more. That's what you know. In bullet time, as you think about that, as Emmanuel begins charging for the door, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Let me throw you all up on this map.
I'm
Because,
going to jump to some conclusions and tell everybody they are going to the Bleak Gate. That is what they're doing.
Now, hey, question: did the people spray paint Creepy Warehouse on the outside of this building? or is
It's just a map I found. Don't worry about it.
I like my version more, but okay. I mean, can I move forward into the door? I assume because I want to start
Yes. and
arresting people.
I honestly think at this point, because evidence is being destroyed, we do have to jump up to initiative. To
Yeah,
say,
I think
Okay.
that's fair.
I
so
will
let
ask.
me go ahead,
because-
and I'm gonna have all of these people roll initiative as one, so they'll all act in one turn.
Okay.
Oh,
you
that's
little
interesting.
bastards.
That's
So go
the
ahead
easiest
and
way
roll
to do it.
initiative. This should be Dahlia. You can roll stealth. Everyone else needs to roll perception.
Yeah. One of these days, I'll get to roll freaking athletics or something I'm
Ugh.
good at.
God. Did it not go? Where are you? Why did it go?
15.
Oh,
Yeah.
I rolled perception and not initiative
Yeah.
perception. I'm sorry, Richard.
What was the score?
10.
10.
Oh, hold on. I can press the button. There we go.
There you go. Got it.
Oh
What?
man, he rolled real good.
Yeah.
Wait,
Alexias, first up, all of this information flashes through your mind. The
Yeah.
connections, boom.
15.
What do you do?
Yeah. So I think that this is the door, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I think I'm
Yeah.
with the team. I think we gotta run in.
Yeah, I was not gonna run in by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys can
there you
all
go.
delay to go after me, and I'll run in first.
Up to you.
No, I'm gonna run in.
Alrighty.
I think I'm fired up and excited about this ring. Here's the thing: I'm also a nerd, and I'm really excited about getting to see this up close. I've only read this in a book.
I'll be right behind you after
Yeah.
the enemies all go.
So I'm going in there. Let me see here.
I don't understand.
Do I have to press the? How do I interact with this? Can I just walk in?
Can you move there? You might have to move like
Yeah.
right in front of the door first.
Yeah.
So
It's making me move here. And then do I have to click on the door or something? Can I just walk
no,
in?
you should be able to move there. There you go.
Oh, there you go. Okay. So that's what, 15. 16 or 20. Oh yeah, we see these
I
things.
think you can see the beginnings of the gate, like right over here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what I'll move to then. Wait, can I get to there? I've moved 20. No, I can't. Here, that's fine.
Yeah.
I will. I think I wanna stealth.
All
And I
right.
wanna
If you were
hide.
going to stealth, then you would only be able to move half the speed.
Oh, okay, cool. That's fine. I mean, my impulse is that I ran in and then was like, oh, shh.
Okay. So go ahead and make a stealth check.
Yeah. I wanna take the opportunity to try and hide here after making the poor choice of just running at it.
Okay, thank you. You kind of run in. As far as you can tell, that you're busy grabbing papers and throwing them in the bar to really notice you. So you moved, you hid.
Yeah.
You have one more action, I think.
Yeah. I am going to. No, because I think they're aware when I make them. What?
Let me get rid of this thing right there.
Oh, sorry. Oh, thank you.
There you go.
Oh crap. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? If I exploit vulnerability on them, that is something they're aware of me doing it.
No.
No. Okay, then I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
So don't do. And I think it's this guy.
Sure. That is a success. What would you like to know?
Yeah, any highest weakness?
It doesn't have any weaknesses.
Great. Then I will give it one. And its weakness is me.
Awesome.
Great. I'm hiding and I'm watching.
After you see one of his technicians grab a sheet of papers, runs, tosses it into the fire, steps into this iron gate, and you see firsthand him just almost seem to be poured. It looks like he is fading, just slowly fading away until he is gone.
Great.
That's all they're going to do this turn.
Cool.
Dahlia.
Oh god. Okay. Gosh. I'm gonna also try and sneak probably in a bit. Love for yeah, so that's gonna only be I'll use my first couple to sneak so I get my full 25 and then see what happens. So I don't know what's in there. I don't know what anyone is. So let's get in there and see where we're at. So I can see these guys.
Mhm.
Oh, I should roll a stealth because I'm sneaking back in again.
Oh, if you snuck back in, remember, you move half your
Yeah,
speed when you sneak.
I used 2 actions for that.
Okay.
To
2
go
action
my full
sneak. Go ahead and
25.
make your stealth check.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't seem to have noticed you.
Great, love that for me. Shoot. I'd love them to stop. I'd love for Emmanuel to go ham on them, though. I think I'm gonna wait for everyone to be
Okay.
ready to go, and then just hide as well if I can. I don't know what's around me.
Okay.
Hide in the darkness.
I will say above the table, depending on how quickly you stop this,
Yeah.
evidence, you have a lot of evidence or very little evidence left.
Ah, screw. Oh, I should just shoot one of them. I'll wing them. I'll get him.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, you know what? I'll wing
I
one of
think
them.
we gotta fuck around and find out on this one.
Let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
And
I
also,
regret not doing it on my turn.
also, I'm hidden right now. Oh, crumbs.
Miss.
Not great.
Yeah.
And that's all I got.
I think you fired at that one. Yeah, the gate's open, so he doesn't have cover. You just kind of aim and you fire. And so you just kind of like ducks down, scoop up some papers just in time as the bolt just goes whizzing over his head. You see him look up. Ah, fuck. That is the end of your turn.
Come on.
Yeah, the dice tonight have not been good.
No.
They've been
So mean.
cruel.
And that would have been so good. I was hidden and everything.
Yeah.
I'm glad you missed.
that
You were
is
going
the-
for lethal, weren't you?
No. I said I'd wing him.
Okay.
That is the end of your
I
turn, Dahlia.
did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just didn't hear it. Okay.
As that happens, and you hear this guy shout out this scream in panic and warning, you hear a rumble as a little bit to the southwest, all of these crates just suddenly burst wide open. As this massive golem.
No, that's not good.
I'm not even in the room yet.
Nope.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Rock'em
Burst
sock'em
out
robots.
from behind the thing. You see its head just immediately swivel. This what looks like almost like a full plate on an helm just immediately swivel. It's huge towards you, Dahlia, and then boom, 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 crashes through.
Come on now.
Alright, how fast can he move? 20
Please
feet.
not too fast.
Not that fast.
Really slow.
One action,
He's so big.
2 actions.
Like
So he comes over there, he comes crashing through, he blows through another like crate of munitions that just goes scattering everywhere. And then he reaches down, grabs like a heavy crate, rears back,
Come on.
throws it at you, Dahlia.
No. I'm so little. Don't look at me.
So long.
I'm just a little guy.
We chose to investigate, and the dice chose
That
violence.
is a
on
natural
us.
one.
Oh.
Yay.
Yeah.
I take it back, dice. I take it back. I still love
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you,
guys.
guys.
Thank you, guys.
Well, how did
Alright.
natty ones
It's
tonight?
all 3 of its
Dang.
actions, it moved twice and vote. It's not super fast. But you all hear, and Alexias, you see this massive golem come charging through. And as it gets closer to you, you can see it has these sort of like, it's leaking a little bit of black oil that
Yeah,
has
sure
these
it
little
is.
white motes
Black?
of something.
Yeah.
Little white motes. Maybe it's the kind of oil that was in the Denorian factories. Maybe that's what's
Maybe.
happening
Just
here.
to say.
That it's bad oil for these bad golems.
Mhm.
And leave with the bleak gate and everything. Beautiful. Love that for us.
It's giving them some sort of power.
The Bleak
Yeah.
Gate's actually a misnomer. It's very nice on the other side.
All right, Sanai, you're up. You hear this. crashing through. And you see this massive crate just go slamming against the far wall. Explode up against the wall. The shards of wood go scattering everywhere, and a bunch of not fire dust, but like just like bullets and mortars just go scattering everywhere.
Okay.
It's a lot. I'm not even inside.
Oh,
And let's go.
doors over here. Doors over here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I can't do that.
Yeah, you move over one. Move over one. Now go down.
Okay. Can I just say that was like 5, 10, 15?
5, 10. You're at 10 feet right now.
Okay. Okay. So then I have, I'll take the last,
30. All right.
Damn it.
I think that was, you said 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. That's 25. 15 and 10 is 25. Yeah. So this is what
And
is that one? That's my movement. That's my one action.
your speed is 30, so you can start go another 5 feet.
Okay. Let's do that.
Okay.
Or, yeah. I can't really. Oh, I should have went the other. Oh, I figured it was done. That's what I can see, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna scream out. Is there anything flammable in here?
So much.
There's a lot flammable in here.
You'll
Please
explode us
don't kill us
all.
all.
Don't.
Great,
Please don't explode
great.
us all.
I'm not in the building yet. You
I
can do
told
whatever
you
you
all about
want.
the fire dust. I told you
Yeah,
it was
that's
full
true.
of fire
No,
dust.
I'm aware. I'm just saying, Sanai could blow up the building and it won't affect me negatively one bit.
I will not
Wow.
do that. I'm gonna go ahead and wait. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Alright. Target
On-
whatever you're targeting, and
I'm gonna do this one on the desk right here.
okay.
How do I do that shift T? Okay, got him. Check.
That is a hit.
So I go ahead and roll damage.
12 points of damage.
Mm.
You send out this icicle with the flick of your wrist. It hits this guy square in the chest,
Oh.
Great.
and he just collapses. And he,
Oh, he's an NPC.
I believe I saw 3 of your actions.
An NPC that's trying to destroy evidence and
Yeah.
escape the shadow realm. I do
Yeah.
not care about his health.
No, that's fine.
Vincent's gonna
Did
charge
you just
over
commit a
here.
murder? Did you
Don't
just
worry
commit a
about
murder?
it. Don't worry about it.
You
Please
didn't
don't.
see. No, you haven't seen anything.
Sanai is right in front of me.
Yeah, but you didn't
No?
see what happened.
Let's see what I did.
I'm gonna come around the corner. I'm gonna see a man impaled by an icicle.
What is
It's
the range?
fine. Maybe he was
I'll
like
take-
that the whole
I'll take-
time.
Yeah,
It's
good.
already melted. It's cool. He's just got a hole in him.
It's so
Yeah.
warm in there, and people fall down that all the time.
Yeah.
People fall down and lose their internal organs all the time. It's cool.
It happens. It's a shame.
Yeah. Welcome
It's an
to Flint.
epidemic in Flint. Yeah,
Medical mystery, really.
that and the sun just falling into the bay and getting eaten by the piranhas. I swear, we need to put rails around the docks.
Yeah, no, really.
Yeah.
We do need OSHA regulations in place.
That was such a shame that would happen to anyone, you know. Gosh,
Yeah.
how
Mhm.
horrific.
Dang shame.
Unfortunately, all of Vincent's spells are too short for this.
That's
So
okay.
he
It's
is
okay.
going to have to.
Then
I
he
would say he has his
himself
slings
alive to
on.
heal us.
I think it's going to come up a little bit more over here.
Guys, it's bad that I'm sort of a moral compass of this team.
Compass is a really
Listen.
strong word.
Now come
You're
over
like
here.
a moral bludgeon.
We are
Pocket
cops.
this way.
I'm like just
That's a
shaking a
good
no-no can at all of you guys. Like, no violence, no.
We have to do some violence. That thing tried to crush me.
Also, a lot of the violence we
That's
get
it.
into is because of you.
Emmanuel,
That's also true.
That's
Emmanuel, all of your friends charged in front of you.
And I saw Sanai cast the magic.
Magic.
Moving 20 feet. All right. That is, boy, there's a lot going on, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I got pretty much everybody. DM, would you allow me to instead have moved 5 foot here for the rest of my movement so I
Sure.
can get everybody in my aura? Thank you. Going to look at the general assembly of these. God, let's just zoom in. Oh, it's like Santa Claus. Hi, Santa. Santa and his big golem friend. Going to say, everybody, you are under arrest by the authority of the RHC. Please step away from the fires and the scary metal ring, and somebody deactivate that golem.
Good try.
I would like to convince them.
Sure.
I
Roll an
respect this
intimidation check.
attempt, I gotta say.
I do. I absolutely
I
do.
really do.
I will say that I do have glad hand
Yeah.
Sure.
to
Roll an
immediately make
intimidation.
a strong first impression.
Go ahead.
He
Is
is
it-
making
yeah.
a first
I'm
impression.
gonna say this isn't diplomacy, it's intimidation, so
Ah, well, poop. Do you want me to re-roll or keep that roll but change the modifier?
you can keep that roll. What's the total?
It would be 15 total.
15
Oh.
total.
I'm not trained
Oh.
in intimidation.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
understand.
Yeah, you see
need-
one
I
of
need
the
group
people in there
coercion.
shout. Hold on, let me see who knows languages.
I mean, I shouted it in common. I sure hope
Sanai and
these folks-
Alexias, you understand the system one. And then quickly shout out. It's the fucking RHC! Burn everything! Get out!
Shoot.
But they're not Denoran.
You don't know.
I can see them.
You can
But
see
how
them.
do you know if they're-
Denorans are not all like tieflings. They're not all tieflings.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
not all Denorans.
Listen. Okay, so they are Denoran. Okay. Interesting.
Emmanuel, that was
What
2
they
actions,
say?
I believe.
That was 2 actions. I have one more. Let me double check something. And me makes attack against it. Okay, I'll go ahead and use this. This seems like a good point to use my shields of the spirit. Everybody, you see as Goodfellow raises up his shield, there is almost no visual effect, but there is just this feeling. It's like not quite a hug, but like somebody you respect just like kind of clapped your shoulder and like I got you.
Reassuring.
Yes. And then I don't know what the fucking spirit thing is going to look like, but we'll figure that out when we get there.
Fair enough. When it comes to it. Yep. Alright, that's all of your turn.
And that counts as raising my shield too, which is fucking great.
Neat.
Alright.
It won't let me, but just know that my AC should be too higher.
It should let you. Let me see why won't it let you. It's a sure.
Oh, your controlled actor does not have an item with what the?
There
Oh,
we go.
this might be because I did the thing. I don't know.
I did it.
Thank you. I
Alright.
think it's because I moved the character sheet. So let me try another thing. Go ahead and do your thing. Sorry. I'm
Alright.
just messing.
Okay, go ahead. Alexias, we're gonna go one more round and then call it for the night.
Whee.
Okay, cool.
Alexias.
Great. So the guy I targeted is dead. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create my mirror doppelganger here. Excellent.
Nice.
And then in twin voices coming from both of these Alexiases, I want to shout out in Denoran, which I think that none of my compatriots understand. Whether or not any of them do, I don't know. But I want to shout out, in the name of House Gier, I command you to stop.
Alright.
And I want to intimidate them.
So, alright, so now you hear this, you understand it. You know Hangier is the sovereign of Dana. The ruler of Dana, basically. Go ahead and roll your intimidation check.
Do I
Actually,
do intimidation or do I do a special one?
I think this is gonna be deception.
Oh, great.
He is also good at that.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, better.
And oh, fuck me. Alright.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna make this a very high DC.
With arms wide
Someone just
open.
sound the arch.
Yeah.
Under
Why
the
is it
sunlight.
the-
And because it's a nat 20, it immediately goes one success higher. So even if it's a fucking like 20-something DC, it's still a crit success, motherfucker.
It's about time.
Yeah,
Thank
seriously.
you.
After those nat ones I rolled earlier, I deserve a win.
Yeah.
Yes.
Powerful
Rolled
thing
2
to
nat
say
ones.
as
That was
well.
rough, man.
Come on now.
So they
Good
all
song,
surrender,
Good.
and we get to take them into custody non-lethally.
Alright.
Except for the
One of these
guy.
people shouts back at you. Says, when does Han work with the RHC?
Yeah. Oh god, okay. Who shouts out one of these guys?
I'll say the one closest to you. This one.
Okay, cool. I will shout back again in Denoran, again thinking that none of them understand. Say, your insolence will not be tolerated. I am Aristios Jair, Prince of Danor, and you will listen to me.
That I think is all three of your actions.
I think
It
that's
is.
also a lie. I think that's also a lie.
Well, yeah, I don't care.
It's
I don't know
gossip.
what he's saying.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll say this. You stop at least half of them for
Great.
now.
Nice.
For now. I'm gonna roll a D100. 50% chance to see if anyone destroys the paper. Actually, no, because you had a critical success. I roll a. See if you do 75% chance stopping. So if I roll a 25 or lower, someone's gonna burn a paper this round.
Okay.
Bastard.
So let's see what happens.
Smack his little pizza hands.
Yeah.
Nobody burns paper this round. Cool. You see them all stop and look very, very confused. That's gonna be their entire turn. They just stopped this turn.
Nice.
Dahlia.
Well, I think I gotta take care of this golem. It threw shit at me. Okay, so I have to reload. And I will, because I noticed that the guys have stopped at least for a second.
Well,
I'm
and
going-
Alexis is screaming at them in another language.
Yeah, he seems to be good on that, and this seems like the more immediate concern for me, because it does have a beat on me. So I'm gonna try and. I don't want to go closer to it right now, so I'm just gonna try and hit the golem. Please. Oh boy.
Do you have a hero point?
I mean, yeah. I
We're
guess.
ending after
Stop one
this
more?
round.
Yeah, I know. Reroll. It's my last one.
That's better.
Yeah, come
That is
on.
That's
a
better.
hit.
Let's do it. Damage it. I don't
One more
get
damage.
sneak attack because I'm. Yeah, nope, nothing like that. That's fine. Damage is damage, you know?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You
Blink.
fire this crossbow. It slams into the golem. Bounces off harmlessly.
Ah, beans.
It has
Magic
physical
doesn't-
it has some sort of resistance.
Better.
And that wasn't enough damage to overcome it.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, well, let me just hang out and I guess I need to reload again.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not sure. I'm not
gosh.
sure why, given this
Yeah.
case, but I don't know. Maybe you'll roll really high on your damage and do like 2 points.
The golem comes charging through.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
10.
Yeah.
And does it have reach? It does not.
Don't hurt me.
Come
Dahlia,
through,
Dahlia
knocking
has
aside
a
more
plus
crates.
1 status bonus to her AC because of my
Yeah.
Shields of the Spirit.
Yeah.
Hooray!
There is a like metal ladder leading up to the catwalk there. It just crashes right through it. It bends under
Oh,
the
beans.
force of it. It
Okay.
took 2 moves to get up to you, and it is going to.
Kiss you delicately.
On the forehead.
Oh, so
Simple
sweetly.
forehead kiss.
A
Swing his
gentle
fist like
kiss.
down
I
upon
loved
Dahlia.
you my entire life,
Oh
Dahlia.
no, I don't like fist kisses.
That's
It was
going
the
on my
worst
no context
kind.
quote wall.
That is a critical hit.
Oh no!
Oh,
Glimpse of redemption. First of all, he's taking, I don't know how, but this golem is taking 1d4 spirit damage because it feels so immensely, it feels from its heart, which I don't think it has. An immense, overpowering sense of guilt. Guilt so overwhelming, it can barely function, and it takes 1d4 spirit damage. That's first.
I will say this.
Does it have immune to spirit damage?
Bad news. It's immune to spirit damage.
Oh, beans.
All
It
those
is
can't feel
mindless.
guilt.
It is mindless, so it can't feel guilt, but the glimpse of redemption still happens. It has to take the refuse.
No, even
has to
even
take
if
the
it's
refuse.
mindless, it pictures in its golem brain that
Yeah.
it has it driving its golem kids to Toys R Us on a Sunday.
I'm gonna check this champion's reaction on you. Let's see how much damage it does.
It's gonna hurt me so bad.
And it is
Oh,
enfeebled
no.
to 2, which is going to be
Ew.
huge for that.
15 points of damage. It should
I
automatically reduce it when you add the damage to your.
I should ask, is that the critical damage? Because it was a crit.
Oh, what the heck? I
That
thought
was
I
critical
hit
damage.
damage.
Nice.
That was weird.
2d10. You feel this heavy weight of the golem's hand slam down on his shoulder. You feel your shoulder just almost buckles from the weight, and there's actually a very blast of chilling necrotic energy, that just fluid energy that just blasts through you as it lands the hit. That's
Dahlia-
all 3 of his turns.
And it is enfeebled
He's now
2.
enfeebled 2 for the rest.
The guilt that it feels in its brain and heart are just sapping its
Has no
strength.
brain. Has no
It has
heart.
all things have a brain and a heart and a soul, Richard.
That's
Read,
not,
read the
necessarily
Bible.
true.
Read the Bible.
You need the
Oh
good
my
back
God,
in your life,
let's-
my man.
It's the 9.
what I'm going to do in common is I'm going to yell. Can you make it stop? Like to Alexios. Something make it stop. That's it. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this the purifying ice again. Can I see the golem? I mean, I don't know.
It's
Just hit that,
weird.
you know. But I just can't see it on my screen, so that's why I'm asking. Yes, no.
Sorry, say that again. What are you asking?
Can I see the golem?
The golem, yeah.
Okay. 'cause I can't see him on
no.
my
I mean,
screen.
it's a little bit in darkness. You know he's there. He is. I want to say he is not hidden, but he definitely is concealed from you. It's
Okay.
just a big dog shape amongst a lot of other big dog shapes.
But he's a big dark shape.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll hit the big dark shape because I heard it out.
Okay.
So let's go with that. Wrong thing. And do this. Da-da-da.
This was a purifying ice core. Another purifying ice core. Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack. That is a critical hit.
Atta girl.
Nice.
So I had roll damage. Does it automatically make it critical?
No, just roll damage and I'll double it.
Okay. Oh, so that's
13 points
That's
of
pretty
damage.
good.
That's pretty damn good.
28? That's a nice hit.
Let me look and see what this is. A critical success takes double damage, takes 10 foot circumstance speed.
For a round.
Yeah. So that's going to be 26 points of damage to this thing.
Nice.
It takes 8.
Oh, that's a high threshold.
Oh, wait, hold on. I need to do it again. Let me rewind that. I clicked the wrong thing. It takes 21 points of damage.
Okay,
Much better.
that's much better.
Much
I
better.
think it has 5 resistance to
However,
Yeah.
physical damage.
a
Okay.
couple of things happen.
Uh-oh.
So now I need you to make me a fortitude save.
Oh.
Okay.
That is a success. As you kind of send this with a flick of your wrist out to it, it blasts, and you see here this plate kind of armor that it has that's built out of, flare to life with some wards of some sort.
Oh, sure.
Mm.
However, you succeeded on the save, so nothing bad happens.
Can I just scream, be careful when you hit it?
Yeah.
Look at one other thing. Okay. That was cold damage. Yep, that's it for you. You have one more action, Sanai.
I'm just gonna move right here. Well, this looks, I don't know which one of you is the real Alexios, so I'm gonna move there.
They're both the real me.
So I'll move right there.
Vincent, seeing this, sees Dahlia is pretty badly injured. Is
Ow.
going to cast heal. A 2-action heal on Dahlia.
So kind.
That's why we love our Vinny boy. Vinny boy.
He's got to keep away from that thing.
Vinny's the MVP.
So Dahlia, you heal 15.
Nice. Fully heal.
Vincent's going to take a few steps
I
back over
appreciate
here. And that'll be Vincent's turn. Emmanuel, so last turn of the round.
Okay. Well,
I will
I'm
say
going-
this as we begin
Yes.
to wrap this up. Before you
Yes.
go on your turn. You see the people that are inside this cage.
Mhm.
They shout something back to Alexias at this point. You don't understand it, but Sanai and Alexias do. Fuck the Sovereign.
Bastards.
Alright, go ahead.
I didn't understand that. And when I yelled at them, they didn't seem to work particularly well. Alexias has taken over that and seems to be doing well. I trust him, so I'm going to let him handle that. I am always cognizant of where my frenzies are, so I'm going to move. So, oh god damn it, I'm going to just miss Vincent, aren't I? Yeah, there's no way for me to get Vincent in the safety zone. Sorry, Vanny. But I'm going to move. I did see that Dahlia shot it, and it didn't seem to do much. And then I saw Sanai did a magic at it, and that didn't seem to do... well, it seemed to
It
do a
did,
lot, but it reacted. So I'm going to, perhaps foolishly, attempt to grapple a golem.
Exciting.
We would expect nothing less.
So let me go ahead. Basic actions macro. I'm going to
Big boy fight.
G-rapple the Jolem. That is a
Well-
failure. I'm gonna use my last hero point just for shits and giggles.
Let's zoom out. Oh, no.
Oh,
I did a worse job.
It's okay. You
I believe I
tried.
am prone on the ground now.
I think on a critical failure on a grapple,
I thought it made me prone. What does it do? Something else?
grapples you instead.
Hit
the
a
target
round
can
shot.
grab you, will
Oh.
force you to fall and then turn. It's going to knock you to the ground. Backhands you as you try to do that.
Yeah.
So you're
I
gonna
just
fall
try to
prone.
grab like its arm, and it just goes. Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so prone on the ground, I am going to, of course, raise my shield. Don't know why. Oh, because I'm concealed to an attack. I don't know.
It's concealed too.
I don't know what that is.
Don't know why I rolled that in response to me raising my shield. But at any rate,
Oh.
that is going to be my third action.
That's fine.
I mean, Listen, if I get up, it could actually provoke if this thing has opportunity attacks. So I'd rather just sit on the groundy and
Hang
brace
out.
the shield.
Right.
Be a little turtle on the ground.
So kind of like bring your shirt up. You see the golem like lift one of its feet, ready to stomp down on you.
Well,
And
good
that's where we
luck.
will end the session for the day.
It's enfeebled too,
Uh,
Richard.
It's in people too. It is in people too. It's no
It-
longer.
That impacted its DC for the grapple, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but
I rolled decent. It was still a failure, guys.
I mean,
no,
he's a
it doesn't. In
big
people,
golem.
just affects strength.
Oh.
But I thought that the DC for Fortitude. No, it goes off Constitution. That's right.
Fortitude, yeah.
Yep.
No.
Okay. Well, that makes sense then.
Yeah. Alright, with that, we will end the session here. Andres, I know we're not technically live, but I'd still like to give everyone a quick wave goodbye before I end the video. Thank you for watching this after the fact.